hype here tonight. I love it. Let's go. But before we get started, let's go ahead and invite 3 to 5 people. Go ahead and invite 3 to 5 friends right now. Invite three, because you can't be the only one breaking generational curses. You can't be the only one learning this skill that's going to change your life. Let's go ahead and invite some friends in the room so we're not alone, right? I'm telling you, doing this with the community, doing this with friends makes it so much easier. After you have invited a friend, go ahead and say, I've invited a friend. I would love to hear that you guys have invited 3 to 5 friends. Let's go. Okay, I want to hear where y'all from. While you're inviting your friends, go ahead and drop your location in the chat. I want to hear where y'all tuning in from. Yes, we got Waldorf, we got Pittsburgh, Miracles from Pittsburgh, we got Michelle's in Toronto, we got Barbados. Let's go, Alabama, Colorado, Canada. Dang, y'all are deep. Oh my God. Larry from Detroit. Let's go. We got Aisha in the house. Man, and y'all got to turn your cameras on because I'm trying to see y'all's beautiful faces. Go ahead and turn. We have United Kingdom. Oh, she stayed up real late for this. We got Detroit, Virginia. Let's go. Atlanta. Man, it's so good to see. We have Nigeria in the house. You locked in. I love that. So make sure you guys invite a friend. I want you to stay until the very end because I have a gift. If you're going to stay to the end, say I will. Go ahead and comment in the chat. Let me know. Say I will. I have a special gift where I am giving away minimum $500 tonight to one of you. Somebody in the room is going to get $500 tonight just for locking in with me. I'm telling y'all, if you've seen my Insta stories, it pays literally to show up to a free class. Let's go. Oh, I see you guys inviting friends. Let's go. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. I am so excited for tonight. While I'm sharing my screen, let me tell y'all, I just got back from a month-long trip. I went to the Maldives, I went to Tokyo, and I went to Singapore. Man, it was so fire. I had the best time, but guess what? Trading paid for all of it. Can we talk about it? Trading paid for every last bit of it. And I'm just so inspired to share more about trading with you guys, right? And listen, you might say, oh, I might not get the $500. It is everybody in the room is going to get a free gift at the end. Everybody. So if you stay to the end, you're going to get a free gift, but you have to be in the room. But listen, I just got back from this month-long trip and I traded for it. Y'all don't understand how it feels to get on the airline, to sit in business class and get that little towel where you wash off your hands and get your gourmet chef inspired meals, knowing that it came from base hits from the stock market. Like today, I took a trade in that account, right? Pretty much, let me tell you real quick if you don't know, I trade for trips, right? And last year I took $800 and traded all the way up to $80,000. Is anybody want to go on a trip next year? Go ahead and comment. Let me know what trip you trying to go on next year from trading stocks. Come on. I'd love to hear. Where are you trying to go? I need you to start dreaming. We got Brazil, Maldives, Japan, Nigeria, Johannesburg, Greece. Let's go. Thailand, South Korea. I love it. So listen, I just started another trading account and I made $271 and I transferred that money over to my high yield savings account. I'm going to send you a link in a little bit for my favorite one. But listen, nothing feels better than knowing that, man, I'm already trading for my next year's trips. And you showing up here is putting you in a position to trade for next year's trips. If you lock in with me, you are going to learn a strategy. If you can trade the same strategy, the 5-minute trader every single day, you are going to see consistency. You're going to see this pattern that shows up every day in the market. And you're going to be able to have some time freedom in your life. Now, it could be to pay off debt. You could trade to pay off debt. You could trade to pay for a house. You could trade to pay for your rent, or you could trade for trips, right? It's so cool. You can trade for whatever you want to trade for. There was a time period where I was learning how to trade options and my goal was $50 a day. And then I told my husband, who was paying our rent, I was like, look, let's take the money that you use to pay our rent and invest it and let me just trade for our rent. And he's like, girl, what are you talking about? I'm paying the rent. I'm the man. I was like, look, just let me do this, babe. Let me do this. Because I needed something. I needed a target. And that's what started this journey for me of trading for things, because I started trading for rent. And then I started trading for trips and then cars. And I was like, wait, hold on. This thing works if you work it. Come on. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right. So tonight, what are we talking about? How to trade stocks the smart way in 3 easy steps. Let's go. Even if you're too busy, overwhelmed, or you think trading isn't for people like me, it is. I came to tell you, PSA, it is for you. Go ahead and say it's for me in the chat. Say it's for me in the chat. Come on. Go ahead and say it's for me. Even if you have no trading knowledge, even if you're brand new to this, it's for you. It's for me. I love it. It's for me and it's for you. Listen, people think, oh, you have to be so good at math or you have to be good at numbers. No, I failed math in college. I went to Michigan State University and your girl failed math. And it's okay. Guess what? I created a strategy in a simple way that helps, especially creatives' brains, learn the stock market, right? Whether you have an engineer brain or creative brain, I got you either way. Now, we've already invited our 3 to 5 friends, right? And you already commented in the chat when you were done. Again, I said before, I have a gift for everybody in the room. If you know me, I love to give, and I got a gift for everybody. Anybody who showed up, I got you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a free gift. And 2 people are going to win $250 at the very end. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Okay, now my promise to you tonight is that you're going to have a clearer picture of the stock market, options, how the stock market works, exactly how everyday families like me and you can learn the stock market and trade it every single day. You need no Wall Street background, no finance degree, none of the things. All you need is the determination to learn this skill that's going to change your life. I'm trying to tell y'all where I came from. I used to work on Wall Street. And then after Wall Street, I went to ministry full time, speaker, author. I'm traveling the world. I wrote 8 books. I'm on the road every week somewhere. I'm hosting amazing women's conferences. I'm doing all the things, but I am burnt out. Can we say burnt out? Can we say burnt out in the chat? Can we just say burnt? Anybody been burnt out in the chat? Can we say burnt out? Yes. Now, if you followed me then, you know I hosted several conferences and 3 conferences when I was 39 weeks pregnant. I was doing the most, but it was amazing and it was a great season. Don't get me wrong. I'm so thankful for it. But I remember just telling God, I'm so tired and I'm so burnt out. And then he told me to turn down a book deal, a 6-figure book deal. And then he's like, move to LA. And I was like, wait, what? He moved me here. And mind you, this whole time I had been trading, but I was more of a swing trader and I was less of a day trader. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to really focus on day trading and really just lock in. And it took my life to an entire another level. I've been trading since, well, I was introduced to the market since 2009. I know how it feels to feel burnt out and trying to learn while you're on the road or traveling or having small kids. I remember looking at charts while I was giving birth, right? Looking for my swing trade. But to me, trading has always been this beautiful outlet that's challenged me and taken me to another level, right? Like, I want you guys to get to another level. And you being here tonight is going to help you. Listen, does this sound familiar? You want to build an extra stream of income. Maybe you kind of see that your current season is taking a shift. Maybe you're career confused. Maybe you feel like you're getting older and you feel like you're aging out of the job systems, right? Maybe you feel like you're about to get fired. Maybe there's layoffs at your company. Maybe you're starting to feel like, man, I need to learn another stream of income. If that is you, say, yes, that's me. Yes, that's me in the chat. If you feel like, man, I want to be at home with my babies. I want to take care of my family. I want to participate in the finances to bring extra streams of income. I want to pay for my kids' private school. Do you know I trade for my kids' private school? It's expensive. I live in California. It is expensive outside. But listen, I get you. I get you. I know that feeling where you're like, man, I want to learn another skill, but it almost seems like I look at charts and I'm cross-eyed. Where I don't understand. I'm trying to learn this. You've tried to piece it together on YouTube. Maybe this is you. You're trying to piece it together. It's slow. It's hard. You've taken losses. And honestly, it just leaves you more confused. What you need is a mentor. You need a mentor that is going to guide you and that's going to help you. And guess what? I'm your mentor. Aren't you glad you showed up here today? You need a mentor. If you can find a mentor that can teach you strategy to focus on one stock, one strategy, and one setup on a consistent basis, you will be profitable. Trading stocks isn't about you like hopping around to different strategies all day and different things that you found online. That's not it. It's locking in and focusing. If you can lock in and focus on a strategy, you will be consistent and you're going to make some coins, which is the goal. Now, maybe you're just busy. Maybe like, Heather, I'm a parent, I work full time, I'm making lunches, packing snacks, or maybe you work a 40, 50, 60-hour week. Maybe you feel like, man, Heather, I just don't have time. I don't have time to stare at the screen all day. Guess what? You don't have to. Neither do I. I don't have time to sit and look at it all day. But here's the truth. If you feel overwhelmed, intimidated, or feeling like trading is some exclusive skill that's like hard over here and it's, not built for you, that's false. It is. And this is why the rich get richer and the poor stay there. Okay? Listen to me. If you want to grow your money, because money's seasonal, it comes and goes. Ask me how I know. You're not making the same money that you made a year ago, right? Maybe you made a little bit more, but there's going to be a season where you get older and the money that you have right now, if you don't manage it well, you're not going to have any money. And what we not going to do is be old and broke up in here. Go ahead and say, I will not be old and broke in the chat. We're not going to be old and brokies in the chat. Absolutely not. We're not going to be old and broke. We will not be old. Not on my watch. I am going to show you how you can be a millionaire in this chat today. In this slide, I'm going to show you guys how to be a millionaire. Because listen, it's important to me that you not only understand how to manage money, but what to do with it. And if you don't give your money legs, you gonna have legs, period. You just are. And I'm not going back to working on Wall Street. Don't get me wrong, Wall Street was great. I loved working on Wall Street. It introduced me to the market in many ways, but I don't want to go back and work for nobody. Does anybody not want to work for nobody in the chat? Go ahead and say, I don't want to work for nobody in the chat. I want to hear who am I speaking to today? Who am I speaking to today? Deidre said, I don't want to work for nobody. Alexa says, I don't want to work for nobody. Sharon said, nope. Come on, I will not be old and broke. I don't want to work for nobody. Exactly. I want to own my time. Listen, what I did today is I did a little bit of work. I worked out. Me and my assistant are doing this workout challenge together. So we have to work out 45 minutes a day. I worked out, and then I set up my daughter in the living room into a sleepover for my daughter's 10th birthday or 11th birthday. I have time freedom. I took a month off to travel the world with my family. I want you guys to experience that. I'm actually mad that you don't get to experience that. And that's what makes me show up to do free classes over and over and over again. Yes, I want time freedom, period. I want time freedom for all of you. I want you to do what you're passionate about doing. I don't want you to take a job because it's a gig and you're trying to just take care of your family. You got to do what you got to do for a season, and I support that. But at some point, you need to take that earned income, put it to work, and let's work another skill on the side. And that's where I come in. Whether you're a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, a counselor, right? Stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad. Does not matter what you do. Whether you're an athlete, it does not matter. If you don't put your money to work, your money's going to die due to inflation. Come on. It's going to die. And that's not what we're doing. We're going to another level. But listen, what if it doesn't have to be that way? Right? I feel like for so many years, like we've felt like, man, I need a degree to learn this stuff. It's just confusing. You talk yourself out of your breakthrough before it even happens. You talk yourself out of it. You say, no, I can't do it. It's too hard. Actually, let's step back. And I want to ask you, who told you that? Who told you that? I'm coaching somebody now, and I had a call with her today. And she's like, I'm so frustrated. I took a loss. And I was like, she's like, I don't know if I can do this. Who told you that? Who told you that? I like to let's dig deeper. Let's go into your childhood trauma and figure out why you think you can't do stuff that's hard. Let's start to deal with the root of that. Because if I can start to deal with the root of that, then I can work with that. I have a personality where I feel like I'm going to die trying. Anybody else have that personality? Like I'm going to die trying and learning how to do some stuff, right? I see y'all in the chat. Some of y'all have that personality. Like, I don't give up. Ain't no quit in me, right? But listen, some people have that. But then some people feel like, man, I talk myself out of stuff all the time. And if that's you, it's okay. You're welcome here too. But if you are, let's get to the root of that. I don't want you to stay the same. All right. Now, if you didn't know, my name is Heather Lindsey. I started Busy Trader for one reason: to help busy people make some coins. And I want to simplify the stock market. I want to make what's complicated and frustrating and confusing simple for everyday people like me and you. I want to show people that you can build generational wealth every single day. Every single day. You think you came here to learn how to trade options, but I teach a wealth ecosystem. My mindset is I want you to think rich. Go ahead and say think rich in the chat. I want to think rich. Come on. There you go. I love to see so many people, because the thing is, some of you guys think broke. And you make a lot of money, but you still think broke, and that's why your money runs from you. Money runs from the person who don't know how to manage it. Money runs from the person that is scared of it. I'm going to teach you how to have a millionaire's mindset. I literally went from being evicted, right? I ain't no trust fund baby. I'm adopted. I grew up with 24 siblings. I ain't no trust fund baby. I grew up broke. Let me just put that out there. But I went from having a 536 credit score to being the first millionaire in my family. I beat every single statistic. I had to learn to stop thinking broke and start thinking rich, and watching the way that I think and the way that I talk about money. Money finds the person that chooses to think the right way towards it. All right. Now, again, I want to help busy people, and I've helped thousands of people do that. And that's what I do every single day on a regular basis. It doesn't feel like work to me, though. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel like a job. Like, coaching is an honor. Mentoring is an honor. Doing these free classes for you guys is an honor, because guess what? I'm sharing a bit of something that has changed my life, and I believe it's going to change your life too. I want you to start to lock in. Aren't you sick of your life? The cycle of your life of being in debt or having a bunch of money, but you don't know where it's going. It's like this is cycle that you're in. And you're like, what is it? It's like, no, I want you to learn to start to manage your money, and money is going to start finding you. Do you know how many opportunities and businesses started finding me and my husband when we started to manage our money better? I'm going to teach you some very simple strategies throughout this, and I'm so excited. Now, today I'm going to show you the exact system that I use. All right. Now, before we get started, let's give it up for some people that are in my group chat. Let's give it up for Sharon. She made $775 using basic support and resistance. Let's give it up for Sharon. Let's go. Let's go. Let's give it up because these are real people that locked in. These are real people that are learning how to trade and locking in. Come on. Sequoia is over here. She had clients, so she couldn't trade much, but she took this drop and she made 2% of her account. Like, that's what I'm talking. Let's give it up for her. These are people that decided to take the leap to learn. These are people that were just like you, coming to a free class, that were just like you, wondering if they could do it. Let's give it up for Michelle, who's going to be joining us later today. She took a swing on Apple. It made 347% on her contract. These are people that will never look at money the same. They'll never look at money the same. And that's what I want for you too. I want you to never look at money the same. Now, we're going to go over 3 pillars tonight: what are options and why we trade them, candlesticks and technical analysis, and lastly, retirement accounts and my favorite stocks. I also added a couple more slides just about compounding and the importance of it, but we're going to get into that too. Now, this presentation is for educational purposes only. This does not constitute as financial advice. This is just me sharing what works for me over the years, and I love to share. If you know me, you know me. You know I love to share. I'm going to share what I know. Okay, pillar number 1, options. Trading. Options are the foundations for all of investing. All right. I like to trade options because I just make money faster. Anybody want to make money faster? Say I do in the chat. Go ahead. Say I do. Yes, girl. I want to make some money. Now, you can stick to just buying stocks if you want to see a quicker return. You grab options. I buy stocks for the long term and I use options to grow my account quickly. This might seem a little overwhelming, but don't worry, keep rocking with me. If that little you inside of you is like, you can't do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're going to do it. You're going to learn, and it's going to change your life. How about that? That's how we speak to ourselves when the negative thoughts come into our head. Now, things might seem a little overwhelming at first, but just keep watching. It gets easier the more you look at it. You might look at this chart and be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what this is. Listen, Linda. I used to think this was so confusing, but now it's like second nature, right? It just takes some time. And once you really learn this skill, it's going to change your life. But that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you. Now, I'm just using this example because it's one of my favorite examples. My friend just had money sitting around and she wanted to learn more about trading options. I gave her my opinion on getting into a Tesla Leap. The Leap is an option that expires a year or more away. She spent $3,000 on it, and 2 weeks later, it was at $16,000. Yes. Can I get an amen in the chat? All right, listen. And then she grabbed 2 Tesla shares and she ended up at $837 here. So this just goes to show you, she spent $837 on the gain was $837 on shares, but the gain on the options was $16,000 in 1 to 2 weeks, right? Listen, so then what do we do, right? What do we do with the option? We take the option and then we sell it and we buy shares because they're long-term. Just the biggest difference is this has a contract. So this has an expiration date. That's it. It's got an expiration date. Okay. Now, why do I like options for day trading? This is a trade I took last week. This is a swing I recently took. I took 2. It ended up being about $300 on this contract. And I made $5,000. I made $13.97 on this contract. Y'all, can we give it up for me real quick? This is a trade I took last week in Meta. And the fact that I made this and I just landed, I was so jet lagged. I was so out of it. And I was like, wait, Meta got news. And I was up 5,000 from 300. Y'all, I took 300 and turned it into 5,000 overnight. This is the benefit of trading. This is the benefit, y'all. Getting yourself in a position to take amazing trades like this. Now, every day is not like this. Come on. But it's about showing up. Say, I'm going to show up in the chat. Say, I'm going to show up. This was on Thinkorswim. I was using Charles Schwab in this case. That's what I use to trade my options. But that's the thing. It's about showing up and putting yourself in position to take amazing trades. What would you do with the extra 5,000? Let's dream a little bit. Come on. I just want you to dream a little bit. What would you do with 5,000 extra dollars? I just want to know. Would you pay off debt? Would you travel? Would you invest it again? Come on. Paula said she's going to invest. Amanda said she's going to pay her kids tuition, reinvest, pay off debt, travel, invest. I love that. Well, what did I do with the 5,000? I reinvested it. I just bought dividend stocks because I turned 300 into 5,000 overnight. So then I just took the 5,000 and I transferred it over to dividend stocks. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, getting in position is key. I want to hear you. I'm going to get in position. Come on. I'm going to get in position because when you get in position, it's so cool. You're going to have days like that. These are home runs. This is considered a home run, especially as an overnight trade, right? But every day is not going to be like this. There's some days where it's boring. Like this morning, every day wasn't a home run. The market was choppy the first hour or so of the day. But my focus every day with the 5-minute trader is base hits. I took this morning and I made $1,000 in about 10 or 15 minutes. Who wants to make $1,000 in 10 to 15 minutes? Come on, somebody say I do. Go ahead and say I do. I want to make and I use 1,500 to do it. So I don't want you to think like, oh, every day is going to be this huge home run. No. Sometimes my base hits are $1,000. Sometimes my base hits are $5,000. Sometimes my base hits are $10,000. It just depends. That's how much I made in just this account today, right? Or in this particular account. But overall, I made a lot more than this. But the fact that I get to show up every day, I'm telling you, it pays off. I use options for day trading and swing trading, and also in my retirement accounts. When I sell, I take the profit out, and I buy shares and growth stocks and dividend stocks. Now listen, now you might say, well, Heather, what is an option? An option is 100 shares of one contract that expires as short as 1 day or as long as a couple years. Okay? Listen, this is what an option looks like. Now, if this is your very first time ever even looking at an option, say this is my very first time. I just want to hear who in the chat has never seen what an option is, or this is your first time. I love that. Cassandra said it's my first time. Amanda said it's my first time. There's a lot of first timers. I love it. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm honored to be your mentor, and I'm honored to be the first one to show you, because there's a lot of crazy folks out there, and I'm glad that you're here. Okay. All right. Let's look at Tesla. The name of it is this is the name of the stock option. Okay. January is the month it expires right here. This is the strike price. This is the predetermined price. So for example, if you're buying a call, there's calls and puts. Call, market goes up, puts, market goes down. Okay. Now, this right here is the premium price, right? So the premium cost of the option per share, cost of the option. So options account for 100 shares. So what you're going to do here, how do we get this price? We're taking the price here, we're multiplying by 100. So it's $510 for this contract. Okay. So that just gives you an idea. Now you have to think about the contract is like, you're just renting it out for a time period. You're not like holding forever. You're just borrowing it. You're renting it and you're paying a premium price, which is $510. And it has an expiration date. Here's an example of a trade that I actually took. Here's the stock name, strike price, expiration. This is one of my favorite setups. I really feel like this setup was like one of my favorites. What happened was Tesla dropped down to 107 and the whole world was like, sell it, it's going lower. I'm loading the boat, okay? Because for some reason, y'all think that a market crash is a bad thing. A market crash for an investor, I'm going to ride the market down. I'm going to buy contracts, calls 2 to 3 years out, and I am going to be loaded. Okay? Has anybody ever heard in the chat that market crashes are bad? I just want to hear it. Have you ever heard that before? Because as an investor, we can ride the market down with puts. And then when we get down to the bottom, because your mentor is going to tell you, we're getting close to the bottom, you need to buy contracts that expire in a couple years, which is why I'm here to be your mentor and help you. What we do, I love that. We got the Big Short in the chat. Yes. I bought these when everybody was freaking out. I bought these when everyone's like, the market's going lower. I actually bought 20 contracts. I had trimmed by now, but I had bought 20 contracts. And listen, I spent $517 on these contracts. And this bad boy went to $10,000, $10,578 per contract. Come on, let's give it up for me in the chat. Because what? And listen, that's a 2,000% return. Come on, somebody. A 2,000% return, right? Like, I want you guys to see that getting in position and exposing yourself to the market sets you up for life-changing financial opportunities. And what did I do with all this? Because this was at 20 contracts. I trimmed along the way. This was well over 6 figures. So what did I do? I sold it and then I bought shares in dividend stocks. So guess what? I got over 6 figures of contracts working for me that I didn't have to use our earned income to pay for. Come on. Come on. This is why we love options, y'all. Options have changed my life, and I believe it's going to change yours. Now, listen, if you feel behind in your retirement, let me know in the chat. Say, yeah, I feel behind, man. And there's no shame. This is a shame-free zone. If you feel a little bit behind, this is why I trade options, because this was traded, guess what? In my SEP account. That's my retirement account that I can't touch until I'm 59 and a half. So listen, go ahead and say tax-free in the chat. This was a tax-free trade. Y'all, tax-free. This was a tax-free trade because I traded in my retirement account. So that's what I'm saying. If you feel behind in your retirement, you can use options when the market pulls back really hard. If the market's crashing, right? Until the market's crashing, then you might be like, oh my gosh, my investments are going down. No, it's a Black Friday sale. I'm gonna need you to lock in. I'm gonna need you to lock in. Okay, what are options? A call is when you buy a call, you're saying the market's going up. You're calling the the market up. What's a put? When you buy a put, you're saying the market is going down. Market is bullish or going higher, you buy a call. Market is bearish or going lower, you buy a put. Don't worry if this is not clear. I got you. I'm going to explain everything. The more you spend time learning options, the more it's going to become more clear. Now, you might say, how do you buy options? All you do is first, I use Charles Schwab. I opened a Charles Schwab account. You can apply for individual taxable brokerage, or you can apply for a retirement account. So that can be like a SEP account. That can be like if you're self-employed. That can be like your Roth IRA, right? As soon as you fill out the form, it's going to ask you if you want to trade options. Yes, but you want, I believe it's level 1. This says level 2. I'm going to change that, but it should say level 1, the ability to buy calls and puts. We like that, right? Why do we like that? Because you want to be able to trade options. You don't need margin. A lot of people ask that question. Do I need margin? No, cash account is fine, because margin means that you are taking a loan out and we're not about that life, right? You're not going to have to we don't want you to take out a loan. Just use your cash account. Then you'll download the Thinkorswim desktop if you're international. I like Questrade or Interactive Brokerage. Also, you can download your Thinkorswim script and use the starter pack script. You can load your contracts up and you can buy. Now, I'm actually going to be showing you guys next week, step by step, how to actually do this. So if this seems confusing, you don't know where to start, then just come hang out with me next week and I'm going to show you how. Okay, everyone say congrats to some of our students. Let's go. Let's give it up for Cookie. She made 137% on her contract, or almost $2,000. Let's go. Let's give it up for Josh, who traded the 5-minute trader and made $17.80. Let's go, Josh. Come on. Let's give it up for Cam, who made $766. Come on. I'm telling you, when you're excited for other people, I'm telling you, it opens up your capacity to receive more and to learn more. Come on. I'm so excited for them because they locked in. The thing is, you think about trading, you might think, oh, it's so easy. Or people might come and tell you, oh, trading's so easy. No, no, no. It's a skill. It's a skill that you're going to use that has to be developed over time. Some of you guys went to college for 4 years and you still not doing what you went to college for, right? Give trading time so you can learn it. And then when you have a mentor, you save a lot of time, energy, and money. Listen, after my stepdad passed away, I felt like I really needed a mentor, and I dropped $20,000 on a mentor. And I'm so glad I did. I learned so much. I figured out what works. And I also figured out what type of mentor I didn't want. That mentor in particular had a bunch of different girlfriends, wives, I don't know what they were, but he was always talking so derogatory towards women. And he was talking about all of his women and all his money. And I was like, our values just don't align, right? Like, he was always mad at somebody, always cussing everybody out. I remember being in his group and I had to like mute my phone because I was like, my kid was right there. And I was like, no, I don't want my kid to hear the language. That's why it's so important that you find a mentor that aligns with your values, somebody that you can trust, somebody that you feel like actually cares about you, right? I hope that I'm your mentor, but say I'm not. Find somebody that works for you, right? Find somebody that aligns with your values. Find somebody that aligns with where you're going, that believes in family, right? That believes in what you're doing. And for me, I believe in family. I believe in generational wealth. I believe in trust, fun, babies. I believe in prenups. Come on, somebody. I believe in Jesus, right? So those are just some things about me that are important to me, right? You have to be aligned. Go ahead and say aligned in the chat. You got to be aligned, because some of y'all be yoking yourselves up with just some of anybody. And you have to watch who you sow yourself into, I don't know about you, but I'm not sowing into everybody, because I don't want what's in their life to come back and get on me. I got to be aligned with my people. That's just how I feel. Let's give it up for Tamala. She caught this AMD sell-off and made $451. Let's go. Let's give it up for Chrissy. She made $186 on SNDK. Let's give it up for Tanisha. She made $2,000 on Palantir. I love what she said. I started trading in September. I'd come to the chat to see other people's wins, hear their stories, and be encouraged. And I'd wonder if this would be me one day. And she's like, hold up, I just made my monthly salary at my job. Come on. Who wants to make their monthly salary at their job? I do. Go ahead and say I do in the chat. Because what? Come on. Say I do. I love it. I love the energy in this room, because the thing is this. You're next. I need you to go ahead and believe it and say it for yourself. Say, I'm next. I am next. my face is going to be on here one day because I'm locking in and I'm choosing my future. I'm locking in and I'm choosing to do something different. I'm tired of the rat race. I'm tired of going in circles. I'm tired of not having no retirement set up. I'm tired of my children having a broke mindset. I'm going to do something different in my life. Now, listen, let's look at candlesticks and technical analysis. That's our pillar, number 2. Technical analysis is studying the price action, movement, chart patterns, volume, market behavior to help predict where it's going. Now, if you know me, especially if you're in my Discord chat, I want to hear from y'all. I'm a technical analysis queen. Today, I did a call out in my group chat and it went there to the penny. Like it stopped right there. I said, if we hold this level, we're going to bounce. And we went right to my level and we bounced. Come on. I just want to hear if you are in my group chat. I would just love to hear. I nailed that today, and I'm like so proud. I'm so proud. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, now let's look at that 5-minute trader. This is something that's really important to me as I'm getting started. Am I in a good place emotionally to trade? Am I in a good place emotionally? When I was completely jet lagged, I got back last week, but for a few days it was pretty bad in the morning. Am I in a good place to trade? Right? If I'm not in a good place, if I'm feeling sick, if something's off, if I have something going on personally in my life, I'm not going to trade. The survival mindset tells you that you have to trade every single day, but you don't. Listen, you don't have to trade every single day. You don't have to trade every day. If you're not in a good place, don't look at the charts. All right. Second step, what's happening in the market? I'm marking key levels, 5-minute opening range, and I'm marking a few other things, which I'm going to show you. Third step, have a plan, entry, exit, and your take profit. We got to have a plan. People think that stocks are about like, they think stocks might be like, oh, gambling. No, it's not gambling, guys. We're trading high probability setups. That's it. We're trading a plan. We're trading a clear setup. We are not gambling. Now, let's talk about what is the opening range breakout and why is this even important? The opening range breakout is a trading strategy where you mark the high and the low of the market's opening range time period and you trade the breakout from that. So here's an example. Let's just say we're consolidating along here and then, oh, bam, we broke out, right? So, bam, we broke out here. So here's just an example. I usually use like 5 to 6 other indicators to kind of, not indicators, but price action, different things that tell me if this is going to be a good day to trade or not. Today, I was like, I'm going to pause. I'm going to wait on trading my setup. I need extra confirmation because the market was super, super choppy. And that's why I'm your mentor. Your mentor is going to tell you, come on, that today might not be a good day to trade, right? Now, also, if you are new here, just a reminder to you, my friends, I'm giving you a free gift away at the end to $250 to 2 special people. And then I'm also giving a gift to every single person that stays till the end, but you just got to stay till the end, friend. Okay, now for the 5-minute trader, we're going to mark the first 5-minute candle, and then we're going to trade the reaction of it. Okay, so this is the top and the bottom of it here, right? And then we're going to break down through it. And then what we do is we take this retest here to confirm, and then we could take this trade to the downside. Or you might say, oh, there's more upside. That's the cool thing about the strategy. You can be in and out in a 5-minute candle and done for the day. That's it. Now, today I did trade about 10 or 15 minutes because the market was a little choppy, but I waited extra time for my confirmation. Now, I also look at a few other things. Gap fills. The market has gap fills not every morning, I'd say about 3 times a week. They have gap fills. Now, the 5-minute trader is my main strategy, but I'm also looking for gap fills. Like today, the market had a gap that did not fill, okay? And so if the gap's not filling, then that gives me confidence with my 5-minute trader to trade my setup and my plan, right? I'm going to show you guys just what some looks like. Now, let's look at the gap fill strat. This is one of my favorite setups, the gap fill. This is what happens when the market gaps up or gaps down overnight. And because we trade the 5-minute trader, we're trading the first, 5, 10, 15 minutes of the day. And if there's a gap up or gap down, you're going to experience it by looking at SPX. Now, I enter in, if this is confusing, it's okay. I'll go over it more next week. I enter in on SPX options, but I'm trading and I'm looking at the chart for ES, right? Okay. A gap can be seen as a hole in the price action where there's no trading taking place. In other words, you can say the price jumped a certain distance, meaning that if it closed at one price, then it opened higher and lower without touching the other levels. Okay. Now, for some of you guys that might be confused, and I'm seeing lots of questions about the Discord, just go to thebusytraders.com, but don't worry about it now. Busy Traders, thebusytraders.com, and it's under Discord. Okay. Okay, now let's look at the rules. Let's look at the time frame. We see gaps on all time zones, but my favorite is the 5-minute time frame for this strategy. I trade all gap fills, but mostly on SPX. Now listen, if this is even like, oh girl, what are you talking about? This is foreign. I'm going to hold your hand, listen, and walk you through this. I'm going to literally walk you through this. So this is just your introduction, okay? Now, these gaps don't always fill on the first day. I wait 3 to 5 days or $3 to $5 into the gap, depending on where my price target is, right? I use futures to tell me which direction we're going to take. For example, we were above VWAP on ES and NQ, okay? So ES is the S&P 500, NQ is the NASDAQ. Those kind of lead me every day in the market. So I'm checking those out and I realize that those are really strong. But the gap is to the downside, right? If we're looking at gaps, the gap is down here, right? And so guess what? It didn't fill. It said, nope, I'm not filling. And it did this exact thing today and it just kept going, right? So it kept going. And so that told me, hey, the gap's not going to fill today. What are futures? Now, futures are important, right? Futures give me an idea of if I should enter my trade or not. NQ, NASDAQ, ES, S&P 500. Now, I want you to get under VWAP or above VWAP. And you might say, Heather, what's VWAP? What are you even talking about? It's a volume weighted average price. Now, if the gap is to the upside, I want to see NQ and ES above in order to enter on VWAP. And these are just indicators that I use to help me get confluence on if this gap is going to fill or not, right? There's also gaps in other stocks. Now, let's talk about the 5-minute trader and gap fills. Now, I love scalping my trades. What does that mean? It means that I'm in the stock for 5 to 10 minutes or maybe even 20 minutes a day. Does anybody in the group chat want to trade for less than 20 minutes a day? Go ahead and say, I do. Say, I do. Come on, I do. I'm able to make on average $500 to $5,000 per day. Listen, only $300 and $350 a day is about $10,000 a month. Listen, $350 a day. And you saw I just made $1,000, right? Showing up every day, taking your base hit. Who doesn't want a little extra boost in their salary? There's 252 trading days, right? $200 extra a day is $50,000 a year. 500 extra a day is 126,000. Come on. 1,000 a day is 252,000. Who does not want an extra 50, 126, or 252? Now listen, you might look at this and say, oh, I need it, I want it. But the goal is to set up a day trading plan. If I can get you to be consistent with an entry, a take profit, and an exit, and having an actual plan, then I will teach you how to be profitable, okay? Now, this is really important. How to identify if the market is going to be choppy or if it's going to be trending. Now, every single day, you're going to show up to the market and you will know right away if it's going to be choppy or trending because of this one video. You're welcome. It's important to understand the trading conditions. For example, if it's storming outside, like when we were in Tokyo, there was a typhoon, okay? I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if you like to go out in the rain, but if there's a typhoon, it might tell you that you might need to have an indoor day, right? So because of that, I want you to step back and say, oh, is it storming outside? This is you checking the weather to see if the market is stormy or not. When we have inside days, it's going to be stormy. When we have outside days, it's going to be a lot more trending. And we like a trending market. The first thing I do is check the daily candle to see if it's an inside day or not. If the market is opening up on ES within the same price range as yesterday, then that is an inside day. ES tracks the S&P 500, and I trade SPY and SPX every single day. Here's an example. I always say like candle's pregnant. Here's our mother candle, and this is our inside candle. And all you're going to do is mark the high and the low of the previous day's candle. Say previous day's candle in the chat. Look at you guys are learning what a choppy day looks like in the market. Previous day's candle. Yep. Because this, I'm telling you, I'm going to test y'all on this in a minute. You got to hang out with me. We're going to go to TradingView, and I want you to see it yourself. So I always joke and say the candle's pregnant. Okay. And same with this one. We're pregnant again, right? I size down if we are within the previous day's range, and I increase my size when we are in a trending market, right? Now, we're going to look at some examples over on TradingView, okay? If you guys are ready for me to go over to TradingView, say, I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on. Thank you, Zara. Zara said she's giving away a lot of free game. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to see y'all win. I'm trying to help y'all go to another level. Because that's what we're doing in 2026. Okay. Let me delete this. All right. All right. Let's look at ES here. Now, this is this was ES opened at 3 o'clock my time. But this was today's candle. Okay. This was yesterday's candle. So what do? Pretend this candle hasn't formed yet, right? We don't know what this candle is doing. We're starting with yesterday's candle. Whenever I'm on here, I'm like, I'm so used to charting on my computer. It's so weird to me when I'm on here trying to, okay. All right, so we're gonna mark the top. Oh, dang, hold on. We're going to mark the top and the bottom of the previous day's range. Let me just find it on here. There we go. We're going to grab our horizontal line. And let's change this to a line. There we go. All right. So this purple line is going to be yesterday's top of the range. Okay. All right. I can zoom in if you guys need me to. Is that better? Is that better for y'all? Okay. So what did we do? We included the wick. So we put this is the top of yesterday's range, right? What was yesterday? Was this, it's Monday. So this was Friday's candle. Let's grab the bottom. All right. So this is Friday's range. All right. The purple is just capturing the top and the bottom of the range, right? You guys see that? Say, I see it in the chat. If you can see it, let me know. You see it? Okay. So this was today's candle. This green one right here. Tell me, was today's candle, was it choppy or not? Was today choppy or not? Go ahead and tell me. Okay, why was it choppy? If you think it was choppy, then tell me why. If you don't think it was choppy, just tell me why. Choppy because it's not within, choppy because the mother candle's cut. There we go. All right. Tia's right. Listen, today's candle was within the previous day's range. Listen, just to make this a little more simple for you, if you want to just see it a little better, let's see. If today's range is here, okay? We broke out above the range barely at the end of the day, but all day long, this candle stayed within this range, right? So today was a chop fest for most of the day. It was a chop fest. If you need to draw a rectangle around the previous day's range, you could just do it like this. The previous day's range, to say, I am going to be patient, because listen, you'll get faked out on the 5-minute trader easily if the candle's opening up like this. There'll be more fake outs. right? A lot more fake outs in general. What I like to see is a stair step stack, right? I want to see some stairs going up, right? I'm trying to see that we're getting a little trend and we got a little outside day. You see what I'm saying? Yes, we always include the wicks, right? So today was a chop fest, right? Now, this is the candle that's forming here throughout the night because ES is open 23/6, right? 23 hours a day, 6 days a week, or 5 days. No, it's 6 days. So listen, if this candle here, if tomorrow morning you check the market and this candle here is above today's range, let's go ahead and mark today's range. If this candle here opens up, let's see, if we can get like a nice candle that's opening here, it might not be that big unless there's like data. Oops. So it might start, hold on. Let me put one actually in it. Okay. So say tomorrow you wake up and you check the market, right? And you're like, man, I guess we make that one green. If this one pops out of this level here, what does that mean? Tell me what that means in the chat. If you wake up tomorrow morning, and that's your homework. I want you to check ES and tell me, there we go. Jeff said it's a trend. Outside, we outside, baby. We outside. Are we outside? Are we outside? Yes. You guys are smart. An uptrend. We outside. Yes. Period. We outside. Okay. But listen, what if you check the market tomorrow? And let's switch it up a little bit. What if you check the market and it's looking like this? What does that mean? What does that mean? Still chopped. Kennedy said we're chopped. We're inside. Yep. We're inside. It's tougher to trade any strategy when it's a chop fest. You see what I'm saying? So it's so important that you're learning simple things like, okay, the 5-minute trader, if I'm going to take it, and I did take it today, I sized down. I didn't use as much size as I usually use. And I waited for extra confirmation. And next week, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to stay out of chop and also what to look for with extra confirmation. Because you need extra confirmation when the market is choppy, right? You might feel like, man, I want to still trade if it's choppy. It's okay. I do too, but I just look for extra confirmation because I'm trying to save you coins, okay? I want you to grow in this strategy because I trade it every single day and it's changed my life. Okay, let's look at this day. Let's mark this candle here. This was last week. All right. So tell me what's going on with this candle. This is last Monday's range. What about this candle? There we go. We outside. It's trending. Absolutely. We outside. We're outside. Because why? As soon as we open, right? Because the candle's made it opens here, it goes down, and then it goes higher, right? So by this time, this was opening up outside, right? So when you see this, we opened up outside. Ooh, I can trade my little setup and I can hold a little bit longer. And that's why you need a mentor that can say, hey, come on, you can actually hold this trade a little bit longer. But listen, some of y'all are just taking different things that you're learning from my free class, and you're going in like today and you're blowing your account because you're trying to trade choppy inside days. You need strategy, right? But that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you with strategy. Go ahead and say strategy in the chat. Let's go. Absolutely. I trade inside and outside days. I just have a strategy for my outside days. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys next week because I want to go through, I'm realizing I'm running out of time, and I want to do a separate 5-day live class next week where I can teach you every step of the 5-minute trader and how I'm able to stay green consistently with a few other factors. I looked at 5 to 6 factors on a regular basis to determine if I should enter. Inside days and outside days is absolutely one of them, right? The strategy is amazing because I'm done trading every day, usually by 7 a.m. Now today, I was finished trading by about 7:30 because the market was so choppy. But guess what? When I teach you for the 5 days, you are going to be like, oh, wow, that's why. You're going to have a better understanding of this strategy. Now, everyone, really quick, say congratulations to some of my students. Let's give it up to Sumter. Kay Sumter, she cooked. She said a nice close to the week. She made 1,000 here, almost 1,000 on Robinhood. And let me preface it real quick. I don't want y'all trading Robinhood. It is the hood of trading. Come on, somebody. Come on. Yes, you're next, but we not trading the hood. Okay. I do not like Robinhood. And yes, she was, this was Thinkorswim, but I'm saying in general, like I don't like Robinhood because it's third party. So pretty much when you buy, it goes to Robinhood and they determine when they're going to sell it. Okay. And then they can give you any price before it closes out. I don't want y'all trading the hood. I just don't. And listen, with the amount of people, I've had thousands and thousands of people on my free webinars. I could have made so much money with Robinhood's affiliate link, and I could have banked on a regular basis. But I told my team, no, I'm not going to recommend the hood of trading. I'm just not. I'll share with you guys what I do recommend, but it's not the hood. Come on, somebody. It's not the hood. It's not the hood. I want you guys to set yourself up right. Now let's look at Jay. She said this is her first post in the channel. She's been watching, learning, asking questions, and she made some money. She's still in my level 1 class, which is one of my courses, but she's excited to see green. Imagine, the thing is this. Next week, when I'm teaching you guys for 5 days straight, you are going to be able to take your very first trade in 5 days. Is that crazy or what? That's not crazy. And you're going to do it. And I'm so proud of you. Say, I'm going to take my first trade. Go ahead and say, I'm going to take my first trade. I'm going to take my first trade. Now, listen, I recommend paper trading for sure. Whether you take your first paper trade or real trade, that's up to you. But we're going to take our first trade, period. You're going to have the tools and you're going to be equipped. You're going to be dreaming about the 5-minute trader in your sleep. But before we get into that, let's talk about the third pillar, your investment accounts, kids' investment accounts, and your savings account. Go ahead and say in the chat, we're not going to be old and broke. Come on. You're not going to be old and broke. We're not going to be old and broke in here. I don't play that. I don't play that. I'm trying to tell y'all that I'm watching so many of the elderly not be prepared for retirement. Why? They just didn't have all the data that you have. They didn't have all the information. They didn't know any better. But guess what? You know better because now you're accountable because you're watching this. And I'm about to give you a plan that's going to set you up to be a multimillionaire. Go ahead and say multimillionaire in the chat. Go ahead and say multimillionaire because we're about to give our money legs, period. Here's just a few accounts that you need. 401k if you're employed. Solo 401k if you have a company. SEP if you're self-employed. HSA, you have to have a high deductible health plan in order to qualify for this. Roth IRA, everybody need to have a Roth regardless. Backdoor Roth for the high income earners and a regular taxable brokerage, okay? Now, based on my budget, I contribute 30 to 40% of our income to retirement and taxable brokerages. The kids' accounts too. Now, here's my favorite stocks to invest in every single month. VU, tracks the S&P 500. It has brought in 11% for the past 100 years. So you're in good hands with VU. It's the best 500 companies in the United States. Then we have VTI, which is the total stock market, and it's all of the stocks in the stock market. Then you have QQQI. It's one of my favorite dividend stocks that pays you every single month. Last month, I got paid 65 cents per share. I'm talking passive coins, passive income. Another one, NVIDIA. I love it. It's microchips. It's AI. It's where the market is going, okay? Then JEPQ, another one of my favorite dividend stocks that pays me. I actually got paid, I believe, from JEPQ today. Let's go. I'm getting paid from my dividend stocks by sitting here talking to you guys. Another one, Google. I love Google. It is the future. One thing about me is I'm really heavy on where the market is going right now. I believe we are going towards autonomous driving. autonomous driving, right? We're going towards robots. We're going towards autonomous drones. I'm looking at drone stocks. I'm looking at space stocks, right? So I'm looking at AI and information technology. So, oh yeah, and I forgot to include Tesla, which is AI and information technology. So that's the thing. I'm constantly thinking as a trading coach and mentor, I'm leading you guys to where the world is going and what it's doing. So your money can grow legs, right? And that's why I'm your mentor, because I want to see your account grow. I want to see your retirement grow, right? Okay. Now, compounding is our friend. I've been saying you can grow your account to millions, but listen, this is your example. Sending just $400 over to your brokerage or retirement account monthly will give you over 2.8 million. Come on, in 30 years. Let's go. Let's just pause for a second. There's no reason why you and your kids can't be multimillionaires, but it starts with you. $400 just monthly, right? Will set you up. Now, you might say, well, 15% is high, especially because you said VU is 11%. Listen, because you trade options and you can hedge against the market and what it's doing, I always account for a larger return. On average, you might have 11%, but if you come and trade with me, you'll have a higher percentage. Now, listen, you might say, Heather, I don't have 30 years. Okay, I get it. So then that means we need to make a bigger contribution here in order to reduce this number. So you can reduce it by maybe you got to double it, 800, and it takes this down to 15 years, right? Well, Heather, I don't have $800 to give a month. Okay, well, you're learning this skill. I made $1,000 this morning trading the 5-minute trader. You could send that money over to your retirement account. Now, listen, there's so many people that I trade with every day, and so many people that I know that are in retirement age that are trading. And what they're doing is they're taking the money that they're trading and they're putting it in their retirement to catch up. Or they're using leaps, which is what I showed you earlier. Okay? So listen, we just need to start putting more money aside. Maybe that means we go through your budget, pull out some stuff so you have more money to send over to VU and other stocks, right? Now, you have to renew your mind when it comes to money and decide if you're going to change your life. You can't just make excuses. Well, oh, I'm 50. Oh, I'm 40. Okay, learn today. Today's the day you're supposed to learn. Today's the day you're supposed to lock in. Say, I'm going to lock it in the chat and no more excuses. I'm going to lock in and I'm not going to make excuses. I'm going to lock in and I'm not going to make excuses. I'm going to lock in and I'm not going to make excuses. Regardless of when you showed up to watch this, regardless of your age, listen, if you're in your 50s or 60s, what a blessing. Your children and your grandchildren are going to be blessed because you decided to show up and pass along a skill that can change your life. Did you know you can open up a taxable brokerage, custodial brokerage for your grandbabies? You can open up a taxable brokerage for your kids because listen, time is on their side. Our kids invest into 4 different accounts, in which I'm going to go over in a second. Our kids all have a net worth of well over 100, over 6 figures, over 100,000, and our kids are 7, 10, and 13. So you might say, well, I'm behind, but guess what? Your generations will not be because you made a decision to show up and learn a skill. And not only that, learn how to invest. You don't need a financial advisor where you have to pay them a fee every month. And I'm not trying to hate on all financial advisors, but there's an advisor fee. Go ahead and check your brokerage of what you are paying them every single month. That takes 2 seconds a month to go in and push some buttons. You're paying them to push buttons. You could literally buy VU and chill. If you get nothing from this, you could buy VU and chill. And I just saved you the finance fee that you're paying, right? Just keep buying VU and chill, right? You have to renew your mind and change the way you think. No more excuses. Okay, now I hired our kids. So excited. My kids helped me teach a busy traders course. Here's my children here. We got Roman, Taylor, and Logan. And there's my hubby. They are a blessing. But the thing is this, I grew up brokety broke, and I did not want our kids to grow up brokety broke. I wanted our children to be trust fund babies, 1,000%. And guess what? We're starting that now by hiring them. Not only can we write off them working at our company because they have a legitimate business. It's so funny. Logan will call me and be like, Mom, What's your password into your computer? My friends are over and I'm teaching them how to trade. Okay, it's incredible. So they're influencers at Busy Traders. They trade. They get booked for ads and commercials and stuff outside of this. We pay them 14,000 a year. 7,000 goes to the Roth, and the other 3,000 goes to the 529, and the rest goes to a taxable brokerage. So the accounts our children have, they have a Roth IRA because we can prove work. They have a 529 plan. This is an educational fund that they cannot touch until they actually go to college. And if it does not, let's just say they go to college and they don't end up using it, they get a scholarship or whatever the case is, then 31,000 of unused funds can get rolled on over into their Roth IRA. Okay. Then remember, the Roth IRA, you can't touch it till you're 59 and a half. So think about the compounding interest. Come on, somebody, that goes in your favor. Then our last one, we have a taxable brokerage, and we also have an UTMA account, which is not pictured here, but we also put money towards our UTMA account. It's just a uniform minors account, and it's money that's in their name that they get at the age of 18. Listen, we can write it off, and this is money they can't touch till they're 20, until they're 59 years old. You guys think about the compound time. Listen, let's just say you got grandbabies and every year you get them a gift. Stop buying them dumb gifts that have no purpose that they're going to throw away every year. Put $20 toward the stocks, right? Our kids, I opened up their accounts at Charles Schwab. So right now, all their accounts, everything is set up at Charles Schwab for our kids. But listen, it's funny, for our kid's birthday, people are like, oh, what do I get your kid? I send them the QR code for the 529 plan. Just don't get them toys. I got them, they got enough toys. They got enough toys. They got toys that, right. But imagine your gift blessing your children in 20, 30 years. Now, don't get me wrong, I still get them gifts, but we don't need a bunch of junk around the house. Now, this is one of my favorite money hacks. I directly deposit my paycheck into a high yield savings account, and it brings me 3.3%. I get paid 2 days early. And right now, my favorite savings has a bonus. You get $400 if you set up your direct deposit into the checking account of the high yield savings account. Okay, so they pair together. But think about it. If your money's sitting, waiting to pay my bills, why not have my money working for me? Right? So my team is going to go ahead and drop. We don't do IULs up in here. I don't fool with no IULs. My team is going to go ahead and drop the link right now, but stop leaving money on the table in basic accounts where you don't make any money. I have linked a high yield savings account plus other options that I use. Now, click the link there, and I personally opened it up with SoFi. Now, I've had people that open up their retirement accounts with SoFi because it's so user-friendly. There's a great app. It's super easy to set up your vaults. But listen, I'm going to choose one person that opens up their account today and give them $250. That's going to be one of my $250 giveaways. So listen, if you open up your account today, send me a screenshot of you just opening your account, right? Open it up, take a screenshot, and send it to me at Heather L. Love on Instagram, or you can post it right here in the message if you don't have Instagram. My team's going to choose one person that opened up their account today. Guess what? I want to help you fund your account. I want to help you fund your account with $250. Like, let's go. I have MX too, but I like SoFi better. It's more user-friendly. It's just easier to use. So this is for somebody that has not opened up their account. I want to encourage you, open it up. And then you want to set up your direct deposit. That's what I did. And then I got a $400 bonus. In addition to it, I have all these little vaults, and I opened up an invest account because there's a section for invest. You can click on invest and you can start buying those stocks I talked about earlier. You can open up a regular taxable brokerage. You can open up a retirement account. Everything can be right there where you can see it. But you can find the one that works best for you based on the savings. It doesn't matter. You don't need any money to open up the account, guys. You can open it up, but heck yeah, why would you not want to put your money to work, y'all? Like, this is an easy money hack. Listen, I'm in the middle of a savings challenge, and I think we're up to $800. This summer, we're saving $20 a day. You got to find $20. And I'm encouraging people, sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace, declutter your house, sell some stuff, lock in, right? Just lock in. I open it, waiting for the confirmation email. Yeah, that's great, Vita. Send us the confirmation. We're going to choose somebody, and I want to fund your account for $250. If you've already opened up your SoFi, you have to set up your direct deposit in order to get the $400 bonus. You guys, it's $400 that you can take and invest in a stock. You can buy VTI, you can buy Tesla, but you got to put a little more money in because now Tesla's like 419, I think. But you can buy what, 4 or 5 shares of QQI, right? Keela said, I'm going to sell a kidney in my toes. Ciao. I love it. So after you've clicked the link, if you've opened up your account, send a screenshot to me. My team is going to be checking both. This one on here, and then also, and we're going to choose one person from there. And this is me teaching my kids about money. Because listen, we doing all this work. I'm gonna need you to teach your babies about money and investing. And I told them, listen, when you get money, don't let it just sit in your checking account. Put it in your high yield savings account. And that's why I like personally Charles Schwab because, or SoFi personally from the link, because I can transfer my money over and it's sitting right there where I can see it, right? I'm happy you guys are here. So just regardless, click on the link, find which one works best for you. I use SoFi, but I love it. I opened an investment account with SoFi. I love it. Send us a screenshot of it. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is a simple money hack. And listen, and you're going to make 3% on your money, which is amazing. Okay, now, while you're opening up your account, make sure you send it over to my team so I can make sure that I bless somebody with $250 today. That's important to me. I want to fund your savings account. I want to help you go to that next level. All right, let's give it up for Virginia. She got her retirement account growing. We were just talking about this. We were talking about retiring. We were talking about retirement and growing our Roth. This is tax free because it's in her Roth IRA. $69. She could transfer that over and she can grab some QQI, right? JEPQ. She could grab a dividend stocks. Travel for Life made $15.89 here and $12.26 here. Come on, let's go. And let's look at Jazz. She said, Heather, this dividend investor channel is a game changer for me. And that's one of the things I specialize in, my friends, growing your coins with dividends. I'm doing this challenge where I'm teaching people how to grow your account to make $10,000 a month in passive income. Is it going to happen overnight? No, it's not. But with compound interest in time and choosing the correct dividend stocks, I'm trying to tell you, I know people personally that live off their dividends. One of my girlfriends, she makes about 20 to 30,000 a month in her dividends. She takes that money out. She takes care of her mother, so she pays her mother's bills. She pays her bills, and then she has the leftover, right? But she only has her money sitting in dividends, right? Now, you can send this screenshot here to the messages in the group, or you can send it to Heather L. Love over at Instagram. But listen, it's not enough that you're just coming here and learning how to trade. Okay, what are we doing with our coins when we get it? I'm all about that. Let's put your money to work. Thank you for sending it to my Instagram. I love it. We got to put your money to work. Now, listen, if you apply these 3 pillars, it's going to change your life. Let's recap really quick. What we're doing is making sure that first, we're in a good place emotionally to make sure that we can actually trade, right? We're waiting for our setup. We're looking at our technical analysis to make sure if it's an inside day or outside day. We're looking to see if we have gap fills or not and seeing what's going on in the market. We're really starting to challenge ourselves. We're taking our coins and we're putting them into retirement. When we make money, we're putting it into retirement. Listen, you need to be putting something into retirement every single month. Listen, I don't care if you are in debt, you still need to every single month. And I know Dave Ramsey is going to get on to me for this. But listen, I know some people don't agree with, oh, I don't agree with it. Listen, you need to be investing because time is on your side. Period. Now, I did promise you a free gift, and I did not forget about you. We're going to choose one person for the 250, and we're going to choose another 250 for somebody else. Come on, I got you. I know what you're thinking. Okay, Heather, how do I know if this is actually going to work? You have two pills. I've tried, Heather. I've done it before. I want you to take away all the excuses and strip all of the excuses away and decide that I'm going to actually do something different. I'm going to lock in this season and I'm going to do something different. I'm tired of learning my own. You have option one, take what you have been taught, figure it out on your own, right? Or option two, you can let me guide you. I told y'all I'm your mentor and I'm still your mentor. And you can join a community that prays for you, supports you, and trades right alongside you. Now that's important to me, is that you have a healthy community. Come on, say healthy community in the chat. Healthy community in the chat. And I see you guys are still opening up your accounts. Great. Just send us a picture, a screenshot. Healthy community. Y'all know I am for healthy families and healthy communities. That's important to me. All right, so I'm going to challenge you guys with the 5-minute trader challenge. It's going to change your life. This is what we're going to cover. First step is going to be the millionaire mindset, renewing your mind and ditching scarcity. Listen, when I was working through these, man, I was working through it, and I'm like, wow, this is life changing. What are the words you're speaking to yourself? Right? We're going to start adjusting the way that you think about money, about your thought process. And guess what? Every day you're going to have homework. And every day, if you can lock in, show up for this 5 days, turn your camera on. Come on, somebody, and learn and do your homework. It's going to change your life. Now, the biggest reasons people fail is the wrong mindset and the wrong disciplines. And then we're going to cover this, your trading checklist. We're going to get all your accounts set up. If you're like, Heather, I don't know how to do it, right alongside you, we're going to open up your accounts. You got questions? I got you. We're going to open up all your accounts. I'm going to answer your questions. Okay. I'm going to walk alongside you. When I say I'm going to hold your hand for all next week, I got you. Right. By the end of the 5 days, you're going to be able to take your first trade confidently. Okay. Having discipline is only the first step. Is your foundation set up properly? And that's important. How to chart stocks. Or you might feel like even before that, well, I have Robinhood. How do I switch it? I'm going to help you. I'm going to show you how to switch it, right? Day 3, how to chart stocks, understanding price action. You're going to be dreaming about charting and trading the 5-minute trader. Even if you're in my previous communities and you've charted, I have other things that I use that I've created for this class that's going to blow your mind. It's going to help you to stay in trades longer. It's going to teach you how to chart on another level. It's going to blow your mind. Now, once you have the foundation together, and I'm all about foundation being right, then we're going to enter the market, okay? And this is what we're going to cover. Read the chart, spot the trade. You are going to literally dream about stocks in this setup every single day. I am going to just sit here and I'm going to drill it into your head to the point where you're going to be like, what? I'm going to have homework for you. I'm going to have you back testing. I'm going to be your accountability buddy. We're going to have a Facebook group where you're going to be posting your homework and I am going to be there to watch it and see it. I want to see, have you done your homework? Are you really locked in? How bad do you really want this? Right? Do charts confuse you? It's all good. I'm going to simplify trading in day 4. Then we're going to talk about pulling the trigger and taking your first trade. Now, this can be paper. This can be on demand. Regardless, you're going to be so proud of yourself that you actually can take your first trade, right? Come on. Now, this information is useless if you do nothing with it. I'm going to show you what you need to do to get your first trade in 2026. Okay. Now, remember, I'll show you more in a second, but I'm not just giving you the trading. There's our Facebook community access. So this is important because we're going to be here hanging out. This is where you're going to post your homework. This is where you're going to connect with other people that trade this one specific strategy. I teach lots of different strategies, but this is by far my favorite day trading strategy. So you're going to have people that you can communicate with, also that bounce off ideas. Maybe you feel like, man, why did I take that trade? Somebody else may have taken it too, right? Number 2, a VIP kickoff call and daily Q&A. So listen, this upcoming Sunday is going to be our VIP kickoff. And every single day, I'm going to give you 1 hour where you can ask all the questions you need. So if you are a detail-oriented person, if you're like, I got lots of questions, I got you. We're going to go through and I'm going to answer every single one of your questions. Now, I'm also going to do a platinum only networking night and Telegram chat. It's another great bonus. There's another bonus. I set up your brokerage training. So if you're feeling like, man, I got my brokerage set up, but I don't know how to actually set it up, I got you. That's going to be one of the bonuses. Another bonus. I taught a 1.5-hour finance and wealth masterclass. I talked about budgeting. I talked about saving. I talked about all the things. Let's get you together, right? Where I'm teaching you strategy for an hour and a half. Let's look at all this value. We got 5 days of training, VIP Zoom background and workbook, a VIP kickoff call, daily Q&A. I'm giving y'all 5 extra hours, platinum networking night, on-demand brokerage setup training, and on-demand finance and wealth class. Now listen, here's some of my speakers. There's other speakers that are not even announced, y'all. And this is next week. It's going to be the same time of this class, right? So at 5 o'clock, right? 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Listen, if I can lock in for a week, you can too. Mignonette is one of my coaches at Busy Trader. She's incredible. She works a 9 to 5. She's an executive, but she also day trades. So she's swing trades. She's going to come in and share some strategy on swing trading. Then another one of my amazing coaches, Heather P. Crazy thing about her is I always say she takes $50 and she turns it into a car and into a house. She's just good at holding through trends and holding long term, and she's going to be teaching you about that. Another one, Nehemiah Davis, he is a beast when it comes to strategy, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to just going to that next level in your business and the way you think. He's so great when it comes to the mental side of trading. Let's give it up for Myron Golden. Now, if you know any of these people in the chat, I want you to go ahead and call them out and say, yep, I know him. I know Myron. Yes, I know Neo. Yes, I know Mignonette. Yes, I know Heather P. Let's give it up for them because my speakers are amazing. Myron Golden, he's incredible. He actually used to be in ministry and he went to another level. And God called him into business. So now he goes and he teaches about business, and it's amazing. He's another great speaker that is going to be there. I'm telling y'all, the amount of game and value that y'all are going to get, y'all don't even know. And there's speakers I have not even included on here. And then Sadia, let's give it up for her. She is incredible. She is a wealth of wisdom, and she's really great at like understanding like trust funds, and she's really great in general at what she does. And I'm so excited about her coming and just giving her wisdom and her knowledge, and she's just incredible. My speakers alone are game changers. I'm just going to put that out there. Like every single one of them is killing it in their own game. And yeah, they're fire. If all I did was give you enough confidence to look so you could look at a chart without your eyes like crossing, would it be worth it? Come on, say yes or no in the chat. If all I did was help you make your first $500 a day in the market, proving to yourself that you can do this, would it be worth it? I got a message today from a girl who said, Heather, I had my first $1,000 day. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much for not giving up. Thank you so much for locking in, because my life has changed. And now I'm trying to tell my girlfriends that they need to learn how to trade too. If all I did was give you the freedom to step away from that job that is draining you, you are tired, you are worn out, and you want to do something different in your life, would it be worth it? Come on. I'm not going to charge you thousands of dollars, although I should. You're going to get everything for $497. Let's go. Can we give it up in the chat? Y'all see all them speakers? And listen, let me put this in perspective, okay? I am literally teaching you guys. I charge $500 more than this for 30 minutes with me. So if you want to book coaching with me, you're going to have to pay $500 for 30 minutes, okay? But I'm teaching you for 5 days straight, over 12 hours of information for $497, plus all the speakers. Come on. Come on. Now, we have buy now and pay later options available as well. We have Klarna, we have Afterpay, Split It, Zip, and Sezzle. I always say this, if you are going to do buy now and pay later, have a plan. Let's trade for it. When I did use this when I was trying to actually put it on a credit card, when it was $20,000 when I was paying for my mentor. And I said to myself, I'm going to trade to pay this off. period. I'm going to trade to pay it off because for me, I needed to do something different in my life to go to another level. And honestly, I want you to trade to pay off debt. I want you to trade to pay off your house. I want you to trade to buy a car. I want you to be thinking of that long term. So you do what you got to do for a season so you can eat for a lifetime. Now, let's pause and go to the site together. Let's go to 5minutetraderchallenge.com. All right. In just 5 minutes or 5 days, you're going to learn the 5 minute a day system that takes you from a confused beginner to a confident trader. Listen, even if you have been trading for a long time, but you're not consistent, you are going to love this strategy because it's so simple. And then I look at certain factors that are going to help you to stay in the trade longer and actually identify when you should enter and when you should exit. You will save so much money locking in with me for 5 days. And guess what? Here's the dates, July 13th through July 17th. In just 6 days, 21 hours and 32 minutes and 18 seconds, I am going to be teaching you guys everything I know about the 5 minute trader. Okay. So you can master this system that helps busy people trade in 5 minutes a day without quitting their 9 to 5. Now, I'm all for you quitting your 9 to 5, and I want you to. It's 5minutetraderchallenge.com. I want you to. And after you've grabbed your ticket, go ahead and say, I'm in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Because listen, you know what I'm going to do? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, Shanice. I'm going to give away another $250 to a person who grabs a ticket tonight. If you grab a ticket tonight, I want to know. If you grabbed, now I want to go through each of the tickets. Let's start with the platinum experience. If you grabbed it, say I'm in. Say I'm in. If you've already got your ticket, say I already got my ticket. If you're still thinking about it, say I'm working on it. I'm working on it, but I'm trying to get in the room. I'm trying to be there. I'm trying to go to another level. Now, let's look at the platinum experience. This is the $497, access to my private Facebook, 5 minute trader challenge workbook. And here's our pre-challenge kickoff call. So that's going to be this Sunday, y'all. The platinum Zoom background, ability to attend and ask questions, private Telegram, virtual networking night. And then we have a couple other bonuses here. How I trade Tesla. If you know me, I eat off of Tesla. Today I made $9,000 off of Tesla. $9,000. Go ahead and say $9,000 in the chat. If you know me, you know I'm going to cook on Tesla, okay? The amount of value in all of the speakers is crazy. But guess what? If I can do it, you can do it too. It's about putting yourself in position to learn and to grow. So you're going to fill out your information. And again, if you have to use this for a season, that's what we're using to get in the room. But our plan is to trade to pay it off. When you leave this class, you're going to have a skill that you can use for the rest of your life. You have this $497 that you're paying to use this skill for the rest of your life. Listen, I have bought cars. I bought houses. I have locked in, and this has changed my life. I have not worked a 9 to 5 since 2012. I haven't. 2012. That's what, 14 years? If you're a beginner, if you're new, get in the room. Yes, you're going to learn. You'll be able to take your first trade. If you've never looked at a chart before, you'll be able to take your first trade. If you've been trading for 2 years and you're struggling and you're inconsistent and you're not profitable, you will be able to come in, learn this strategy, and make money consistently. You just need somebody to kind of kick you in the behind and tell you that you can do it, but you're strategy hopping and you're jumping at everything gold and shiny, and it's time for you to step back and lock in for a season. Okay? So again, whatever you have to do, you'll fill it out here after you submit. You'll do your pay over time plan. But listen, one thing you will learn about me is I don't want you to live off of these. I want you to trade to pay for those. I traded to pay off the $20,000 that I paid mentors along the way. I traded for it. And when I traded for it, I was like, all right, we're good. And it was the best investment because guess what? Now I'm still making money from the market because of my investment. You see what I'm saying? And this is just the beginning. For many of you, like, oh, after 5 days, look, I'm going to show you how you can take this trade and how you can go to another level. You see what I'm saying? We start next week. Go ahead and say next week in the chat. You start next week, friend. Aren't you tired of going in circles? Aren't you tired of the rat race? Like, I print money. I'm just tell you this. I traded from bed this morning. I woke up so tired. I'm trying to get on the time zone. I traded from the bed and I ended up making over $9,000 today from the bed. Are you listening to me? Like, that's because I'm in position. I just know what I'm doing. I know how to trade. Does it start out like that? No, no, no. It don't start out like that. But you start out learning. And I tell people, I'm coaching somebody right now. I'm like, you're not trading for money right now. You're trading to learn how to be a good trader. You're trading for strategy. And if I can get you to trade to be a good trader, then money follows traders that are good traders. But I'm here to help you to be a good trader. Money is going to follow you. And now I've been in the game for a minute. It says, I'm not new to this, right? I just want to see other people have time freedom. I want to see other people be able to pick their kids up from school. I want to see other people be able to pay for their kids' sports camp. I want to see other people, like, for example, I'm just going to put myself on the chopping block. Logan, our son, wants to go to the NFL. He wants to go to this really expensive camp, football camp. We paid $5,000 to send him to this camp, and it was fine. And that's the beauty of trading. It's okay. You want to go to the camp? It's all good. We got you. It's this freedom for me. It's like I don't have the weight on me of, oh, how am I going to do that? No, no, no. Everything I'm just going to go ahead and trade for it. We're just going to trade for it. And we're going to invest a lot of our earned income, and we're going to invest a lot into real estate and a lot of other things and a lot of other businesses. My husband just found a great real estate deal the other day. And I'll be honest, this might not be super popular, but I personally like dividend stocks better than I like real estate. That's just me throwing it out there because I don't have to deal with no tenants. I just had to get a whole brand new roof last week on one of the properties, and it was expensive outside. Okay. The roof was old. And my dividend stocks don't talk to me. My dividend stocks don't need the roof put on it. Come on. They just don't. If you grabbed your ticket, go ahead and say to them, look at Jennifer Schmidt. She said, I got my ticket. Let's go. She's so locked in right now. I love it. I want to see, did anybody else grab their ticket? Because I'm giving $250 away. Tamira just grabbed her ticket. Muna said, I'm still working on it. I got my ticket. This is the thing. You have options, right? We have options. We're starting next week. So now is the time to lock in. So we're going to eat for a lifetime, guys. Remember, I love that. Karen said she's getting her ticket right now. I'm locked into the platinum ticket. Let's go. Danae got her ticket, period. You can get it on Friday, but remember with this platinum ticket, there's going to be some videos that I want you to be able to watch before you show up, right? And then listen, if you got, there's other ones on here too, other tickets, you can always upgrade it, right? Let's look at the other one. Angela Hill just grabbed her ticket. Y'all are so locked in. Okay, let's look at the VIP experience. This is access to my community Facebook. Everybody has access to my community Facebook anyways. Period. 5-minute trader challenge notebook. You can attend, but you can't ask questions during the exclusive bonus, right? There's a VIP Zoom background. There's a pre-challenge kickoff call that you'll be a part of too. But listen, that's our VIP experience. Then we're going to go down to click your tickets. You're just going to write your information in here. And this is exactly what's included. And again, if you put your credit card information in here, or if you have to use this, like I said, trust me, I'll be addressing this next week. We're coming up with a plan to pay it off. It's this wealth ecosystem that I have. It's like rinse and repeat. And I'm telling you, it changes your life. It's going to change the way that you think. I had to do what I had to do for a season so I could eat for a lifetime. And now I make money from the bed. I ain't got to go nowhere. Shout out to Edith Carter, another platinum ticket. Let's go. Trenton Williams got his ticket. Let's go. He's like, I'm going to be in the room, period. Because I don't know that I'm going to do another live. Look, can I just throw it out there? I have not done a live class. It's probably been, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, you know I haven't done a live class in probably 3 or 4 years. I don't do live classes like that. So you better get in where you fit in. Don't be sending me no message talk about, Heather, are you doing another one? I don't know. I'm doing one next week, and you can join and take your very first trade. Yeah, Dana says she's checking out right now. Aw, Zoe said, I'm grateful for you, girl. This is amazing. I promise you, the amount of value that I'm going to give you over the next 6 days from Sunday to Friday, it's going to change your life. And you're going to be like, wow, your mind is going to be so open to the possibilities. Your mind is going to be like, wow, I can actually do this, right? Oh, you're sweet. Michelle said, I love your energy. I love yours too, boo. Yes, Keela. So Keela's been rocking with me for a minute. She said, y'all's life is about to change. And it is because for me, I want to see you get your coins, period. General experience. If you feel like Heather, I can't do 497 right now, but I got to get in the room. Get in the room. Go ahead and say in the chat, get in the room. Natasha just got her platinum ticket. Let's go, Natasha. Maria just got her VIP ticket. Come on. Let's go, Maria. Listen, get in the room. Get in the room. I'm telling you, the amount of value for $97 is unheard of. I almost told my team, don't add no $97 because I know what I charge. I'm going to be giving you guys game that I give my VIPs. I have a VIP in-person intensive where I charge over $10,000 for a one-on-one with me, well over 10,000 for a one-on-one with me for 2 days. And I'm going to be dropping some of the gems and some of the things that I've taught and coached people during my one-on-one. So I told him, I was like, yo. So if you have to do a payment plan to get in the room, get in the room. Do what you got to do. But like I said, our goal is we're going to pay this off. We're paying everything else. We're buying houses, we're buying cars, but we're showing up to learn how to trade first. We're showing up to learn how to be a good trader, right? Money follows a good trader. Period. Vita, that's what we're going to absolutely do. 100%. And then if you're busy with work, I have coaches on there that are going to be teaching you swing trading. Y'all. So you want to learn about swing trading? We're going to have a class on that, right? Vita said, I stepped on faith and got mine, period. Karen just grabbed her platinum ticket. Let's go, Karen. Natasha just got her platinum ticket. Let's go. Tamir said, I'm going to show up, period. Money follows a good trader. And again, this is not a get rich. This is a skill that is, if you can focus on a repeated setup over and over again, you'll be profitable. If you strat hop and jump around and no, but over the next 5 days, next week, I'm going to be really showing you guys how to hone in on this strategy, right? What experience do the speakers come with? Honey, Google my speakers. My speakers are lit. You can see all of them on here. You can see all of them. Honey, they don't need no introduction. My speakers go so hard. Let me see. I know they're on here somewhere. My speakers are on here. Here we go. We got Mignonette. She helps traders build confidence, discipline, and a winning mindset. Heather P. helps traders grow wealth through strategic swing trading. Nehemiah helps entrepreneurs grow income, impact, and influence. Myron Golden helps entrepreneurs create wealth through proven business strategies. Sadia helps professionals build wealth through smart financial strategies. Like, this is not a scam. This is not a scam. You want to know what a scam is? A scam is working a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life and dying and never appreciating or getting to live out your retirement. That's a scam. That's a scam. A scam is not investing your money and being old and broke. That's a scam. Come on. Our customer support will support you if you are having issues with getting a ticket, but I can assure you the 5-minute trader challenge is real, and I'm going to be live and active on Sunday. Okay? I got you. Oh, I love it. I've followed Heather for years, and I'm in her Discord. If you followed Heather for any amount of time, you know she's a woman of integrity. Yeah, I don't play that. I like to give out value, or else I would not be doing this free class for y'all. I like to give out a lot of value. And yes, Anna said she's platinum, period. A scam is a 9 to 5 job that you don't enjoy doing. You don't. You don't. Like, you don't. Natasha said, I know Heather. She's not a scammer. I don't play that. If you're new, you might find that you're like, well, I don't know if this is true or not. Look, I get it. I understand. Come get in the room, and I'm going to teach you a strategy that is going to scam money into your bank account. You can be like, oh, scam me, girl. I love it. Yes, Darcy grabbed her ticket for 4.97. Dang, I've rocked with Heather since her Pinky Promise days, period. I'm not new to the internet or social media. I have grown multiple seven-figure companies before. My issue was my first seven-figure company, I didn't know how to manage my money properly. And it's like if I could go back to when I first started that company, I kick myself to this day, like, man, I could have made that money work so much harder for me if I would have known better. But that's the thing. I'm here to teach the people that don't know any better, or that you do. You just need a little bit of help and a little bit of support and a little bit of encouragement along the way, right? Regina's in for platinum. Let's go. Oh, I followed you for some time. I know you to be a true woman of God. Yeah, I don't play about that. I don't play about that. Sarah says she's in the process of getting her ticket right now. If you are having issues, then drop your number and customer support will reach out to help you. Um, every package will give you access to the speakers. Now, listen, again, I think the platinum experience is the best, obviously, because you have all of these extra perks and you can ask questions every single day for an extra hour every day. Now, mind you, I charge $500 for 1 hour. I'm just throwing that out there. And even when I was setting this up, I told my team, I was like, 497 is too low. It's too low for how much value I'm about to give them and how much money they're going to make. Like, it's too low. And they said, Heather, we want to make it 497. I said, you know what? I bet you to reach more people. So I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I love it. TB's platinum. Let's go. Period. Again, you come on here, you grab your ticket, you fill out your information. If you have to do Afterpay, you got to do what you got to do to get in the room. But no more excuses. We're locking in the season and we're not making a bunch of excuses. I don't do excuses. I'm not about that life. Period. I don't do excuses. I just lock in for a season so I can eat for a lifetime. But listen, you got to take action. You don't want to let fear to keep you stuck. I want to bring up somebody to share one of their busy trader stories. Yes, we had another user in for platinum. Let's go. Okay, I want to bring up people that I've been rocking with, that I've been trading with for a long time. The first one is going to be Michelle. Love Michelle. That's my girl. If you want to sign up for Afterpay, you just fill out just click on which one you want to fill out. Hey, Michelle. Where you at, boo?
Hey, I'm
Hey,
here.
girl.
Hey,
How
how are
are
you?
you?
I'm good. How are
Good, good.
you?
I'm so thankful for you. Can I just pause?
Yes.
Like, I've watched your growth as a trader, and it's been inspiring to watch. You
Oh,
know,
thank you.
I
I
really am
appreciate it.
for you. So,
Thank you.
okay, I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you joined Busy Trader. Tell me first how you found out about Busy Trader and what made you decide to join what I'm doing.
Yes. So I was actually, I've been following you on social media for some time prior to you mentioning that you started the course. And I will say I had zero knowledge about the stock market, zero knowledge about trading. Like if you asked me what trading was, I'd be like, what? So but I was looking to find another stream of income. And so when you mentioned that you started the course, I just jumped in. I was like, yes, I love Heather. I love everything that she's about. I'm going for it. And so I bought the course in 2022 and have been rocking
Wow.
with you ever since. So, yeah.
Consistently rocking with me.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so tell me this, what made you feel like Heather can help me and help me to learn this skill that might seem complicated?
Yeah, so what I really appreciate about your courses is just how simple you make them. Like it's
Ooh,
easy to understand, it's easy to practice. I didn't feel like I was learning some foreign thing that's just impossible to learn. You made it really easy to follow. So I really appreciated that. And that was a big reason why I took the course because I didn't want anything that was going to make me feel like I didn't know what was going on. So I really appreciated that.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. So
Yeah.
tell me, like, what are you excited about right now with trading? What has trading allowed you to do that maybe you couldn't do before or you didn't understand before?
Ooh, girl, it has done a lot for me. I'm not gonna lie. I think the biggest thing that it has done for me is helping me to pay down my student loans. So I am a
What?
pharmacist.
You just
Yes.
paused.
Yes.
You just paused. Can we give it up for Michelle in the chat? She's
Yes.
using stocks to pay off her student loans. Girl, I did the same
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Let's give it
Yes.
up for her in the chat
Yes.
because what? That is
Yes.
what,
Yeah.
that's one of the things I teach.
Hmm.
We're going to trade to pay off debt. We're going to trade to pay off some stuff. Keep going, honey. I got chills.
Yes.
I got chills.
Yes. So it's honestly, it's been an amazing journey. So I have actually been able to start paying down my student loans with the profits I've been making from trading. And that's something that I never thought I'd be able to do, right? Because
Wow.
prior to this, I only had my pharmacist job, and I was trying to make it work with that. But having this additional source of income, helping to pay things off, I sleep so much better at night. I have so much more peace. So I'm super,
Yeah.
super grateful, super grateful. Yeah.
Wow. So it's so amazing. You came in and you were just so helpful in the chat. Like,
Yes.
you guys, she would get to the questions so fast on a regular basis. She's like answering them very quickly. And my team reached out to her like, hey, can you help us with being an admin? What made you want to help other people so bad?
I feel like that's just something that I've always been like has always been a part of me. I'm always someone that when I learn something, I want to help everyone else that's around me. And to be honest, the busy trader community is amazing. Oh my goodness. I thank God every day that I was blessed to be a part of a community that's just so encouraging, welcoming. We pray together, we fast together, we encourage each other. And just being a part of that community really inspired me to want to help them more. And so when I saw people asking questions that I knew I could answer, I was like, oh, let me just hop on over there and help my friends out. So yeah, yeah,
No, I appreciate you and I appreciate your help and just willingness to just jump in and be a part of the community. So,
yeah.
last question. Okay, almost last, but imagine you're one of the people watching right now and they have no experience like you were. What would you say to your old self that's sitting and watching?
Ooh, just jump in. Just do it.
Yeah.
I to be honest, I'm someone who tends to be hesitant on starting something new because I'm just used to being in the same pattern for
Yeah.
an extended period of time. But this was an instance where I decided to jump out and try something. I would
Mm.
definitely, if I could go back and tell myself to do it sooner, I would have done it way sooner, for sure.
Mm,
Yeah.
I love that. No, I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you. And
Thank you.
I'm just so proud of you. Just any last words that you have for somebody who's about to embark on this journey of being a trader.
Yes. Well, first of all, it's not a scam. I can assure you that. Not a scam. I started from, again, zero knowledge about trading, had no clue what even a candlestick was, none of that. And to be able to go from that to where I am now as a trader, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I can assure you, if you're putting the work in, you're showing up. That was actually one thing that Heather mentioned a lot in my trading journey is just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. And
So
if you do,
that's it.
you will definitely reach your goals for sure. For sure.
That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing. I feel like we're a generation that quits when it gets hard, or
Mhm.
it's not like we're so used to scrolling. So our our capacity to withhold information is short. Our
Mhm.
attention span is short.
Mhm.
But I've told people, listen, I remember there's one story. You know Miss Juanita in the chat, right?
Yes, I do.
She, she's in her retirement years, right? She's retired and everything. She told me, she's like, I learned how to trade because I had a marriage retreat and she and her husband came to our retreat and saw a group of us trading. And she's like, what y'all doing? I said, girl, we trade stocks. And she's like, what? So she was like, tell me more about it. And so I told her about it. She went back to the hotel room because we were on a yacht. I had rented out a yacht for my group. We're on this yacht. She said she went back to the room, bought her course. She watched it. She said she locked herself in a room for 3 months and just practiced and learned and locked in. She told her friends and her family, I ain't got time. I'm learning something. I'm locking in right now. She locked in for 3 months. Homegirl makes two to $3,000 a day
Hmm.
trading the stock market every day. And I love hearing stories about like that about people that have just locked in. They're like, I'm just gonna lock in and do what I need to do for a season.
Mhm.
because it's temporary. Because now you can look at a chart, can't you, in 2.5 seconds flat to tell you if it's an
Yeah,
uptrend or a downtrend. Is that not true?
absolutely. Yes, very true. Very
It's like
true.
at first, it's like, oh, this is confusing. And then after a while, you're like, oh, this is second nature. I know what this
Mhm.
is. I know what I'm doing.
Mhm.
Right. So, yeah, I'm just personally proud of you. And I'm honored that you took time to come and hang with me. I'm so thankful for you. We
Mm.
all love you in TBT. We just think that you're amazing. And
Oh,
I just
thank
love your story. Thank you so much for sharing it.
yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for your obedience to starting the Busy Trader because it has been such a blessing. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. Love you, girl. All right.
Yes, love you
See you
too.
soon.
All right.
All right. Bye. Oh, I love hearing stories like that. Man, I got chills. Anybody else got chills in the chat? Anybody else? I just love it, man. Tim just grabbed his ticket. Jessica just grabbed her ticket. Y'all not playing. But listen, the class starts next week, and I'm not sure I'm gonna do this again. I'm not sure. I just I'm in this place in my life, and I said this year I'm gonna really commit to helping people learn how to trade and lock in. And I don't know when I'm gonna do it again, right? And I just feel like I just feel like I'm in a season where I'm excited about helping you guys, and I'm in a season where I really can. I have the space to, right? So I want to encourage you guys to absolutely lock in, grab your ticket, go on down. Here's the 3 tickets. I recommend the Platinum Experience, especially for that Q&A. That Q&A is going to be key where you can ask me all the questions in the world. But VIP and general experience is great. Get in the room. Say get in the room in the chat. But listen, I'm getting real close to the giveaway. I'm getting real close to the giveaway. It's coming. It's coming. So keep rocking with me. And then at the end, I'm going to give everybody who stayed a gift. But again, here's our platinum. Here's our VIP. Here's our general. Come on, Nicole just grabbed her ticket. Get in the room, period. I was supposed to go away next week, but I canceled plans to get locked in. Yes, Ariana, period. Casey said platinum is locked in. Y'all, Antoinette said that I finally got my ticket. Listen, it's going down on Sunday. I have been doing live classes with you guys for a couple months, and some of you guys have been sitting in here and watching every single class, and you still have not got your ticket yet. What are you doing, friend? If you want to go to another level, you need to get into the room. Period. You just need a mentor. You need guidance. But I can guarantee, just like Michelle said, like get off the boat. She wishes she would have done it sooner, right? I love it. We got another platinum locked in. I canceled several appointments, period. That's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to cancel some stuff, right? And really just lock in with me for those few days. You lock in for a season, you're going to eat for a lifetime. You locking in is up to you. I can't lock in for you. I can't lock in for you. You got to lock in for yourself. I already know how to trade, right? And I went years trading without teaching or telling anybody I was even doing it. And then it got to the point where I saw my community, I saw my friends, my family struggling. And I was like, wait, I guess y'all don't know about this because I'm making more money, especially during COVID. It's funny, everybody started learning during COVID. I was like, wait, how y'all all get here? And it's just like people are complaining about losing their jobs during the pandemic, and I'm making more money than I've ever made. I was shooketh. My biggest day was $98,000. And I posted proof of it to my group chat and showed them because I wanted to screen record it because I was like, wait, I'm making $98,000 today. It's a big day. But that's the thing. It's about getting in the game. It's getting rid of the excuses and locking in. Now, every day the classes will be 1 hour, and then if you're the platinum experience, you'll have 1 hour of Q&A. You can get the 97 or the 297, and then you can upgrade if you have to. But you definitely want to get into the room because I really believe it's going to help you and encourage you to start the journey. And that's really what it is. It's just deciding, you know what, I'm going to finally start the journey and put the excuses away. And yeah, I'm going to really just lock in. I really feel like it's going to help me and help me go to that next level. And that's what I want for you. I want to see you go to that next level for sure. Now, also before we get going, I have a wealth grant. The It expires on July 9th. This upcoming Friday, I'm giving away $2,000. Say $2,000 in the chat. I want to help you, period. I want to help you. I want to help you guys to fund your account. It's free to enter. We're going to drop it in a second. Right? I just got this question coming in from IG. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't have much to start with trading, but with what I have, is it possible to double it? I'm going to say this to you like I say this to everybody else. Your focus is learning how to be a good trader. You're not trading for money to start. I know it sounds crazy, but if you focus on money, you're going to make emotional decisions. But if I get you to focus on the chart and being a good trader, money is going to follow a good trader. And I'm going to teach you how to be a good trader. I'll start you off with paper money. And if you have a small amount, then we're going to grow it. Okay. But yes, I want you guys to apply for the wealth grant. And while you're applying for the wealth grant, I'm going to bring up another speaker or another guest, Keela. Let's go ahead and invite Keela on into the room. She's another person who's in Busy Trader. So proud of her growth and her journey. I just can't wait for you guys to hear from her. Hey, girl.
Oh,
I
hey.
love the red.
Thank you. I was asking my
I
husband,
love the
was
red
like,
on
what
you.
color should I wear? He's like, I said, okay, I'll wear the red.
The power color. I'm here for
Yes.
it. So thankful for you. So tell me this, what made you decide that Busy Trader was going to be the place that helped you to become a trader?
I just knew that I didn't know anything. And so one thing about me is that I'm always a student and I'm not
Love it.
afraid to learn anything new. And so I'm just like, Lord, I know you told me to invest. So my husband's a real estate agent. And so we were thinking initially, like, okay, Lord, you want us to invest in real estate. But I started seeing more of you posting in your stories about Dogecoin and XRP and all these things. And I'm like, Lord, is this it? And so when you dropped the course, I was like, bet.
Wow,
Get
that's amazing.
started. Yeah.
That's so amazing. So what made you feel like I could actually help you since you were clueless about what
Yeah.
trading was?
Yeah, honestly, because at the time, especially on social media, like a lot of people weren't talking about investing, like in the stock market at all. And so I had already knew you from Instagram.
Yeah.
And Pinky Promise and all the things. And so I prayed about it. I talked to my husband about it. And we're very much like, we miss 100% of the shots we don't take. And so it's like, what do we lose by taking a risk? And that's hurt me sometimes, but I'm just a risky person in general.
Yeah.
And so I was like, why not? And I mean, it's been up ever since.
I love that. I love that. So was there like, what's been your favorite trade? Like I shared that Tesla was like my favorite trade. Did you have like one favorite trade where you're like, this is the one, I got my home run?
Yes. So it was actually not last month. I want to say in May. It was Apple. And I
Ooh.
love trading Apple. I know it's slow, but I need
But
slow.
when it moves,
It
honey.
moves. And so, of course, like watching and listening to Heather P and being patient. And man, I grabbed the contracts like she said, and I woke up. I want to say it was like $400, and I was like, "This can't be real." And I told my husband, I was like, "Babe, look," and he's like, "You better sell. You better sell." And I literally tripled my account that day, and I was like, "Wow, yes."
Come on, you
Yeah.
tripled your account with one trade. And I think that's about getting in the game, isn't it?
Mhm,
Right?
mhm,
Just being in the game. And I feel like so many people watch from the sidelines and they're like,
yes.
I don't know. I don't know. What would you say to somebody that's like on the fence about locking in and showing up?
I would say similar to what Michelle said is just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like I've been learning over the course of just being a part of TBT, in like the mental side of it, is that
Mhm.
fear is not real. And if you use that fear as your excuse to not do the thing, you really like hold yourself back. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm learning how to keep the promises that I make to myself. And so I would just say, like, what is a promise that you've made to yourself? And how
Yeah.
does this push you? How will trading push you in that direction of keeping that promise? And so it's like you won't know what's on the other side if you just keep breaking the promises that you vowed to keep to yourself. And
Preach.
so
Y'all,
I
she
say
preaching in
do
the
it.
chat, isn't she? She preaching in the chat. Go ahead and say preach. Come on. Rebecca went and grabbed her ticket because she said, you know what? Let me go ahead and apply.
Amen.
Come on, let's
Amen.
lock in. No, you
Yes.
are preaching because I feel like it's a lot of fear and that stops
Yes.
people from going to where they need to go, right?
Absolutely.
I have a personality similar to yours. I'll jump in and figure it out
Yes.
later. Like
Yes.
just
Literally. Right. Yes.
literally. But then there's some people that are like, I don't know. I don't
Right.
know. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know. I don't want to invest if I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
I tell people like you need to have skin in the game. Like
Yes.
that's why I made it the prices that I made it. Like you need to
Yes.
have something in the game. I should charge. I don't do no live classes. Tell the
I
people.
said free classes, $97. I mean, please. Yes.
You know I don't do that.
At
But
all.
I feel led this season to really help as many people as I can. I
Yes.
feel like God is setting us up for, I'm not saying another pandemic, but layoffs or
Yes.
recession. Imagine,
Yes.
girl, you are set because you know this skill where you can
Yes.
bring in money for your family
Uh-huh.
for the rest of your life. Not a one and done.
Literally. Yes.
It's
Yes.
like ongoing. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah. I
So,
housekeep on the side.
mhm.
And it's literally for like little stuff. Like my daughter wanted a new fish for her birthday, like little stuff like that. But I'm like, cleaning and scrubbing toilets for
Come
six
on.
hours to make $150 when I can
Wow.
trade for 15 minutes and make
Come on.
$400. Like, it's just, you really have to choose your hard. And that's just not a hard I'm willing to choose. Like, I'm humble, Lord. If I gotta clean the toilet, I will. But if I don't have to, I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
Come on. I'm telling you, like, if you gotta do it, you do it. It's crazy. I was
Yeah.
talking to somebody on social and they do DoorDash. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, hey, you get your coins how you get your coins. But
Right.
they're like, yeah, I DoorDash and I made about $110, but I did it for 8 hours.
Yes.
And I was like, wait, I'm sorry, what you just say? I was
Yes.
shook it because now that you've been exposed to the amount that you could make in
Yes.
8 hours, could you imagine? It's crazy, right? Like
It's
I can make
wild.
$110 in seconds. You see what I'm saying? And I
Literally.
feel like it's a time freedom thing that I
Mhm.
want people to like to. Like you don't
Yes.
want to spend your whole life. Like DoorDash is a season. We use
Yes.
that to pay our bills, but let's take some of that money,
Yep.
pay our bills, use some money to invest,
Yes.
but let's learn a skill so you're not in this rat race over and over again,
Yes.
right? Let's
Yes.
adjust our finances, right? And the thing is this, I always tell people like, I feel like and this is what I've always told people like, hey, you just got to lock in for a season and then
Mhm.
you can eat lifetime.
Yes.
Work your hustles, but over time, that hustle is going to switch and it's going to be replaced by trading. Trading ruins
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
It
it
ruins you in
does. It ruins you in the best way. Look, I'm a photographer, and so I have a session this weekend, a
Mhm.
maternity session, and my husband's like, "What you gonna do with the money?" I was like, "It's going in my investment account." Like, I can't unsee it. Like, you
You
can't
can't.
unsee it. And so it's one of the best things I have ever done for myself and for my family.
Oh, I love
And
you.
I've never had a day that I regretted it. I may have said it like out of frustration because like I'm stubborn and maybe broke a rule, but it's
Yeah.
not because it doesn't work and it's not time freedom and it's not gonna pay off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's so worth it.
No, I agree. So tell me this last question. How
Uh-huh.
has trade impacted your children with them seeing you how to trade?
Oh my goodness. So now they've gotten into a routine where they know in the morning, like, oh, mommy's trading. Mommy's trading. But my daughter, she just turned 9. And I opened her an investment account, I want to say last summer. She wanted to sell lemonade. So she's like, I want to sell lemonade to put some money, in your trading account. And so I was like, okay. So we made the lemonade and we bought her first NVIDIA share. And she
Come
was
on.
so happy. And so every day she asks me, she's like, how much money do I have? How much money do I have? And so even in her mind, it's like she got money for her birthday. So she's like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend some and I'm gonna invest some. Mommy, what should I invest
Period.
in? And so
Period.
coming from a family where generational wealth, financial literacy, all those things were not talked about. And
Preach.
that's what I was
Preach,
gonna
girl.
say, Heather. Yeah. And that's what I was gonna say, Heather. Like, because of you, so many generational curses around
Aw,
generational wealth has been broken.
come
Like,
on.
I don't
You.
see money the same. I don't see budgeting the same. Like, it's just a whole new world where it's like you are literally a
Aw,
wealth pool of just knowledge and wisdom and
aw.
generosity. And so the fact that I get to pour that back into my children, I
Yeah.
mean, that's worth it to me.
Again, y'all are giving me chills all night. I'm so thankful. No, I'm so encouraged. I started Busy Trader for people like you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
I didn't have generational wealth, but our
Yeah.
kids will, right?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
showing up and choosing the hard thing, choosing our
Yes.
heart. So,
Yes.
so proud of you, and thank you for taking time to hang out with me.
Yeah. I had so much fun. Thank
Yeah, me
you.
too. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
All right, y'all, we're getting close to our giveaway where we are going to be giving away $250 to 2 different people. So listen, you got to be here. If you're not here, I can't give it to you now. So make sure you're locked in and you're ready to go because, yeah, let's do our first giveaway. Do we have a name? We have a name. Drum roll. We have a name. You guys ready? Say I'm ready in the chat. I got my first $250 winner. This person opened up a high yield savings. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? That's right, Nicole. I didn't come from wealth, but it's gonna come from me, period. Okay, our high yield savings winner that won $250 today. I'm gonna talk to you today is Chris Nicole. Chris Nicole, are you in the room? Are you in the room, Chris Nicole? You are our winner. You gotta be in the room. Is Chris Nicole here? Remember, we're gonna give it away to, we got 2 winners in total. Crystal's here. She says, I'm here. Let's go. I would love to chat with you. Come hang out with me real quick. Yes, congratulations to Chris. Let's go. I'm going to be giving you $250 just for showing up tonight. And I want to help fund your high yield savings account. Let's go. Let's go, mommy. I would love to just chat with you for a few. Yes, Sarah Simmons. She just grabbed her platinum ticket, period. Hey, Zara. Let's go. I would love. All right, my team's going to help you get unmuted so you can come chat with me for a second. I would love to just hear what made you want to show up. And remember, if you stay till the end, I have a gift for everybody. After this, we have one more person that is we're going to give a ticket to. All right, Chris is trying to get in. She's trying. All right, the team said try it now. We got you, Crystal. Chris Nicole, she won $250 just for opening up her high yield. But listen, guys, maybe you didn't win the $250, but still open up your high yield savings account. This is a simple money hack where your money can be growing and working for you on a regular basis. All right. While we're waiting for Chris to get on in, I'm going to answer this quick question that I got. Is it important to have a certain amount of money in savings or debt paid off before starting to trade? I'm actually going to be going over that more next week. But I do think you should have 3 to 6 months of some type of savings in your account. But I actually have a plan, a clear plan that I'm going to be sharing with everybody that joins me next week, where we're going to be talking about your budget and all the things. So, Antoinette said she got her first dividend and was like, wow, yes, period. Shavana just grabbed her ticket. She grabbed a platinum ticket. Come on. Crystal's still trying to get in. We working on it. Crystal's going to come in and talk to us into a second. I'm trying to tell you guys, I got paid from JEPQ today. Today. It's passive income, that money that's coming in just from sitting here talking to you guys. And that's what I want you guys to start to get into the mindset of is passive income finds me. Go ahead and say that in the chat. Passive income finds me. Come on. Residential income, passive income. Come on. Passive income's find me. Passive income, I ain't got to do no work. Right? Don't get me wrong. I like real estate for tax purposes, but you make money a lot quicker in the stock market where it's liquid that you can touch it. Some of y'all got all your money tied up in real estate. And real estate is great, don't get me wrong. I like real estate, but sometimes you can't touch it for 5-10 years before you see a profit. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm teaching you on a regular basis is let's make your money work for you on a regular basis. Okay, while Chris is still working to get in, I'm gonna go to our winner for the person who grabbed a ticket today. Okay. Is Marlena Bailey in the room? Marlena Bailey, you just won $250 if you're here. She grabbed a general admission ticket. Let's go. Hey, Marlena. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
You grabbed a general admission ticket, so pretty much you just got it for free.
Yay, good. I was praying for that.
Look at God.
God heard me.
Period. No, you just won $250, girl. I'm so proud of you. So tell me, what made you decide to show up tonight and hang out with me?
Honestly, it was that comment that one lady said, just have to jump in. And I've been watching you, following you. You actually came to our church years ago, and I've been following you since. And I'm just watching and I'm not doing. And I'm like, I just need to do it. I need to do it and just do it.
But look at that decision. Look at that decision. Now you 250. So it not only paid for your general admission, now you have some extra coins on the side.
Yep.
I love it. So what makes you want to learn about trading specifically?
I love the fact that you talk about passive income. I work a lot. I'm a nanny. I work 50, 60 hours a week for 5 beautiful boys, and I love them. But I know that there's a bigger picture out there. I want to make that generational wealth, for my own family, and just to show that this can be done. And like your other people said, like, I know nothing. So I'm starting from ground up, but I know you to be honest and true, and just watching you has just given me great encouragement. So yeah, I'm excited.
No, I'm excited for you. And I know being a nanny is a hard job. Because
it's not an easy one. I got 5 boys. So
what are the ages for the boys?
So they are 5, 7. There's 2 twins. They're 5, 7, 9, and 11.
Oh yeah, your hands are full.
My hands are full.
I have a 7 and a 13-year-old, and it's just they like to wrestle and like throw each other across the room.
Yeah, it's WWE all the time.
It's WWE. But meanwhile, my daughter's like playing in the corner, painting her nails. But those boys, my boys are always trying to wrestle, and they're loud, and it's all. But I agree. I don't know about you, but like I felt, and don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the season where I was traveling and speaking. But when COVID hit, reality hit. I sat down for a second, and my nervous system showed me how messed up I was and how I had not taken a break. I had not taken a sabbatical. I was on the road nonstop. Even when I was going to speak places, I was trying to still work. I was working nonstop. And I realized I was like, I want to be around to like raise my kids. I want to have energy. I want to be able to travel the world. I have to get out of this rat race. Right. So when the Lord told me to turn down my last book deal, that's all I needed to hear. And I was like, oh yeah, it's over. I'm going to really lock in for the season. But it's been such a blessing to help so many people afterwards. So I'm just so thankful that you showed up and that you're here.
I love it. I'm so excited. So excited.
So next week, we hanging real tough all week.
I'm going to be with you, girl. You're going to be my new bestie.
Yes, period. And am your new bestie for sure. Okay, well, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you Sunday.
All right, see you Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
Also to Marlena, and then also Chris. I know you couldn't quite get her in there, but my team will be reaching out to you to get your Zelle information. So we'll be sending you a Zelle. Hey, Chris, we done figured it out, haven't we? Hey, girl.
Hey girl, hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. So go ahead.
So one, I appreciate you. So let me see. We met many, many years ago. You were in Cali. I live in California, and you came
cool.
with your husband, and you all spoke at a small church. Oh, you know how this might trigger you? Remember the Calhouns?
Mm-mm.
You used to know a family years ago named Calhouns, and then so there was like a connection. It's okay.
Oh, cool. No, it's okay. No, it's fine.
So anyway, I had a loss some years ago in my family, and then I got a little bit of money from that. And so I recently got it. The Lord told me to be diligent and a good steward over that money. So I haven't yet, right? And I've been talking to him, asking him like, what should I do? I just don't know where I'm going to place this. And so it's just a lot of other things have been going on, and it's just been heavy, like just overall. And so I was just sitting there and I saw your live. And I was like, let me just join. Let me just see what she's talking about today. And so throughout that, the live, I've just been listening, doing my own thing throughout, this session. And so I was just like, God, I just need help, like just put me in a place where I'm being guided to what I need to be doing and where the direction is going to be. And so I was like, and it needs to be clear, like, give me some kind of sign. I was like, I'm disobedient to anything else but what you're telling me. I need clear. And so I'm just over here, just like having you in the background. I'm walking around the house and I hear my name and I was like, what? Say who? Hold on, let me do it.
Girl, I'm gonna need you to lock in, friend. I'm gonna need you to lock in.
Fast.
No, but the thing, you almost missed your blessing, friend. You gotta lock in.
It's made. I come against it.
Period. No, I'm so happy that you're here. I think the first good step that you made was opening up a high yield where you can make 3%. And it's protected up to 250,000. So you can put that money into a high yield savings account that that's FDIC insured and protected until you can figure out where you want to put it, whether it be in dividend stocks. And I'll just say this real quick, just between us. But what I always recommend for people who are looking to invest large sums of money, don't just put the big lump sum into a dividend stock, right? You want to, it's called DCA, or dollar cost average, right? So every single month you're putting maybe 1,000 into VU, maybe 1,000 into Tesla. So you're nibbling in. I call it nibbling because the market might be at all-time highs, or when it just depends on when you end up getting in, but it's best to kind of do it over a period of time versus putting a whole lump sum in. You see what I'm saying? So this will make more sense as you keep going. Are you going to take the class? Where are you at with that?
And that's what I was praying on too. I was like, should I?
Friend, well, you just got 250, so
I have half of it right there. I already have the other half, but this is just incentive and it's reaffirming, what I was going through. Yeah.
No, for sure. The thing is, a lot of people, and my issue was I could make 7 figures, right? But my issue was I didn't know what to do with it.
Right.
Like when I first left corporate America, my companies made $1 million. I just didn't know how to manage it. I didn't understand how to multiply it. And that's why people that make a lot of money really fast, they're like, what do I do with it? What do I do with it? Right. But I've learned, like, you got to give your coins legs. So dividend stocks, long-term investments, we're going to nibble in. We're going to make sure your retirement accounts are all maxed out. Then we're going to open up a taxable brokerage and you're going to start nibbling in there every single month. We're going to create a budget and ask yourself, how much can I contribute? Right? So I'll be going over budgets and more things like that next week, but you're definitely in the right place, in position. And I'm just so proud of you for showing up. And
thank you.
I love that you were asking God for direction, and he literally called your name through this. Like, hey, come here.
Thing I learned from him, you better be obedient.
Period.
Be obedient.
So period. No, so happy that you're here. So excited for you. And I'm excited for your growth. And I really hope to see you on Sunday.
Yes, you too. Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you too.
Thank you.
I love it. Okay, so now we gave away our $250 to each of our winners. My team will be reaching out, sending you a Zelle. If you grabbed a platinum ticket, I would love to hear from you. Like, I want to know just why you bought that ticket and what made you want to buy that ticket. If you got platinum, you can go ahead and let me know if you did, and I just want to ask you a couple questions. What made you decide to do it? I would just love to hear your story. This just allows for me to get more personal with people. I love it. Antoinette said it's time. She'd been all up in the chat. Antoinette's like, I'm ready. I'm locking in. Yvette got in. Rebecca said, I'm a retired nurse. Sandra said, I have a daughter with disabilities. Now, I grew up with siblings that have disabilities. So trust me, I know. Seriously, I know. But we're going to grab somebody from the chat. If you are up in here, my team is going to grab somebody. Michelle said she got platinum because she wants to dive in and get as much information as possible. Let's go. Wow. Sandra said her daughter needs me and she cannot wash her hair, get dressed. That's a huge incentive to learn how to trade, because guess what? You work from home, and you don't need following on social media. You need to sell a product. It's not multi-level marketing, right? It's none of that. All it is, showing up, learning how to trade, and you can even trade it on your phone over time. Like, mind you, when you learn, you're going to learn with the laptop. I have a MacBook Air, but over time, you can trade from your phone. Like, on my flight to, I want to say it was Singapore, I got into a trade and I made a great amount of money. I don't remember what the amount I made. I posted it online, but I traded from my phone. If you purchase platinum, raise your hand to speak. Going ahead. If you want to speak and just share, raise your hand. Antoinette's ready. We need to grab her. She's ready. I didn't see her throughout the whole chat. Antoinette's ready.
Hi.
Hey, girl. How are you?
How are you?
Good. Hold on. I don't see you yet. Let me see. You should be popping up any second now. Antoinette should be popping up any second. Yo, she's so ready.
I just settled down.
Okay.
So let me get presentable.
Oh, no. It's okay.
Okay. I'm ready. Look, let me turn my light on. Can y'all see me?
Hey, girl. Comfortable. Yes, queen.
Yeah. Look, I was settled down. I was like, let me pause Love Island because I need to pay attention.
Friend, I'm going to need you to lock in. Because
I'm locked in. I'm ready.
Love Island ain't going to pay them bills.
It's not.
Come on. It should. Love Island is not going to take you to that next level. All right?
You're absolutely right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
So you got the platinum ticket. So one thing you're going to find out on Sunday is I'm going to ban y'all from watching Love Island and TV for the week. Next week.
I'm ready.
Because we're locking in. And the thing is this, if you want to go to another level, you got to do something different. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm excited for you. Love Island will be there next week. But next week we're really going to lock in. So tell me, what made you decide to join Platinum? Because you have been locked in I've been watching you in the chat all day. You've been locked in.
So I've been locked in on just about every live that you've done. I just keep coming in, hearing it over and over. And I knew from the first live that I needed to join, but I also heard you say, you want to make sure you're in a position to do it. But then I also knew, well, again, just like the lady said before, obedience is better than sacrifice. Do this, make the sacrifice and do what you need to do, because I know that this is going to be the vehicle for me to get to where I want to go. I am currently a federal employee of 20 years. I was fortunate to be able to keep my position while so many people around me lost theirs and received rift ladders over the last year. So I knew that while I love what I do and I love servicing like the public and, everything, I know that there's something bigger for me. And I just recently earned my real estate license in February. And so I want to be able to invest in real estate and eventually own multi unit properties like apartments and things. So that's my goal ultimately. And I'm like, what better way than to start by investing in something like this, which is something that I know I can do. I love to learn. I'm very inquisitive. I pick up really fast. So I'm like,
You're
I
sharp.
have this, yeah,
You're
I have the
ready.
time in the mornings to, jump in there and then go about my day and do what I need to do. So I'm just ready. I'm locked in. I'm focused.
Love it. I'm so proud of you. Like, what? You seem very sharp and you're ready to go. But I
Yes.
feel like you watching all those other federal employees get laid off was like, ooh, red flag. I need
Yeah.
more streams of income
Yep.
because I can't put all my eggs in this basket, right?
Yep.
And I remember when I worked on Wall Street, I was watching all these people get laid off, and I didn't get laid off, thank God. But I look back and I'm like, I remember being like, ooh, I could be next. And that's not a good feeling to have, especially if it feels like your finances aren't in order. And it's so important to me that y'all finances are in order and that you can handle life things that come your way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the furlough too this year, being that it was the longest one that we've endured over the time, because I've experienced a couple of them, but this one was the longest. And when I saw that I had exhausted my entire savings account trying to live off of that while I waited for a paycheck to come in, I was like, this isn't it. Like, I need more. And I know that God said that he'll give you exceedingly and abundantly above anything that you can ask for. So I'm always praying for more, and he always gives me more because I do feel like I'm a blessing to a lot of people. I give, I donate, I do all types of things. So I was like, this is going to be my way to multiply my money so that I can continue to do more of that. So I'm ready. And I was like, I know I need to get in. I'm going to make the sacrifice. I'm going to pull some money from wherever I need to pull from to make sure that before class starts on the 13th that I secure my ticket. So I did wait until tonight to buy my platinum ticket, but I always knew from the first time I jumped on this, when you started this series of, Zooms for this, that I was going to buy it. It was just a matter of making sure I did it before it started, because I don't want to miss a moment. Like, I'll be on for the 6 o'clocks and then the 7 o'clocks because, ready, taking my notes in the quiet place, kids, no distractions. So I'm ready. I have a college student who's going into her junior year of college
You do
in
not
the
have
fall.
nobody's college. No,
I
ma'am. You
do.
do not have nobody's college student.
I have 2 daughters that are watching me, one going into the 9th grade this year, one going into her junior year of
Girl, you
college. And
look good.
I know that they're watching me, and being a single mom of 2, because both of their dads are deceased, I am the only one that they depend on. And I'm like, I need to get myself out of this phase of feeling like I'm in survival mode when it comes to, making sure that they have, and I have, I mean, they don't go without, thank God. But I'm like, I can do more if I set myself up to do more. And I feel like this is the vehicle to do so.
Wow, I'm so proud of you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. Like, hearing your story is so inspiring. It's crazy. I'm about to do a giveaway to 2 people. I'm gonna give them $100 if they each to 2 people for someone who's already invested and somebody who invests within the next 5 minutes, right? But I want to give $100 to you. I just want to support you.
Don't make me cry. Oh my goodness.
I
That's
just feel
awesome.
really led for like
That's
you to be the one that I
awesome.
support,
Oh
because
my
hearing
goodness.
that you have, both of the fathers are deceased and you're doing it on your own,
Mhm.
probably live in this state of survival mode. And I really feel like God wants you to know that he's going to take care of you and he's going to provide for you, and you don't have to worry, you don't have to fear, like he's got your back. And I love the Bible verse that says, if our father and mother forsake us, like God is going to take us up. And I believe he's going to take you up in the season. He's going to give you wisdom, and he's going to teach you from a wealth mindset and not a poverty survival mindset that you've unfortunately had to walk through and live through. So I'm proud of
Oh
you.
my God.
And I believe in you. And I just want to send you $100 to say, hey, I support you, sis. You're not alone out here. You stepped out on faith to do something hard. And I'm just so proud of you. So yeah, girl.
Thank you
I
so much.
I
I
think
really appreciate that. You have no idea. Like, that just made my day. I wasn't even expecting anything. I was really, really grateful for the people who have won. I've watched people win every single time. And I'm like over here cheering them on because it's a blessing. You're a blessing. And I put it in the chat, like, you're a true gem to do this, because so many people, like they say, they gatekeep. They learn stuff like this. And I'm glad that you're at a season or a point in your life where you can really give back even more than you already have and teach us this tool, because like I'm a firm believer of, once you learn something, you don't unlearn it. Like the same way, once you say something, you can't unsay it. I'm ready to soak it all in. Like, I'm going to be the biggest student
No,
that
I
you
can
have.
tell.
Yeah.
Like when I say you've been in the chat locking in, but it's like I didn't even know your story, right? I had no idea what you've been through. You don't look like what you've been through, right?
No.
You're so confident, you're so strong. And I feel like this might be that missing piece for you to take your finances to another level. You just need somebody to teach you and be like, hey, I have a wealth ecosystem that I teach people. Because to me, hard workers like you, single moms that are working like crazy, that have, that one stream of income, they want to figure out how to make their money grow. And it's important to me that I can help people like you because that's my purpose. I go to sleep at night fulfilled when I know I'm helping people like internet, you know what I mean? Like knowing that I can help you makes me so happy. So thank you for locking in and hanging out with me. My team's going to reach out to you and
I
we're going to
appreciate
send
it.
you that $100 just because I want you to know that you're not alone.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Love you, girl. See you on Monday,
Monday.
for the 13th. Yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, so y'all, one more person in the chat. If you bought within the past, what they said, 5 minutes, I want to send $100 to you. So my team, if you've been on the edge, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it or not. If you bought your ticket within the last 5 minutes, my team's checking out and we're gonna grab another person and I'm gonna bring you in and I'm gonna chat with you and I'm gonna give you $100 just to say, hey, you locked in, man. I'm so proud of you. Like you did it. Let's go. Terica just said, I just bought. I love it. I love it. Wow, my sacrifice is to wake up after midnight. Whoa, 3 a.m. in every live class, including the 5-minute challenges because we're so many hours apart. Wow. I'm so proud of you. Wow, so proud of you. Let's go. I would love to, if you bought a platinum ticket maybe yesterday or last week or whenever the case is, maybe earlier today, I'd love just to interview one more platinum person. So raise your hand if you bought a platinum ticket and you just want to like share and chat with me real quick. And then I'm going to do a giveaway to one more person that bought within the last 5 minutes. And then I'm going to do one giveaway to everybody. And then I'm going to let you guys go. This has been truly amazing. Awesome. Who is this here? Hey, I can't hear you. Oh, you got a baby.
Hi,
Hey, how are you? What's your name?
my name is Jessica and this is Cole.
Hi, Cole. How are you? Hi, Jessica.
Hi. So one of the things that I wanted to share, first of all, I feel like I always sign up for classes like this and I always leave at the end because I'm like, I'm not buying it. I'm not doing it. I don't have it, but this just felt different this time. And we're like, I told my husband, like, should we do it? Should we do it? I'm like, are you going to commit? You're going to commit? He's like, I'm going to commit. So we're locked in and we're committing. And this guy over here, he has seen some things on YouTube about investing. So he has his own cash saving envelopes and he's just like, how much do I need to invest? And I'm like, I think you need 500 for S&P 500s, but I don't have any of that.
Wow.
And he's like, Mom, I want you to invest my money. I want you to invest my money. So he's like, what are you doing right now? I was like, I'm learning. And I told him once I learned that I'm going to invest his $500 that he has saved.
Yay, that's awesome. How old is he?
9.
You're 9? Oh, you're locked in. I love that. No, I'm so encouraged. It's just something about like you as parents locking in and learning together and then like passing it down to your children is incredible. My son Logan actually taught a kids course when he was
Wow.
9 years old and he taught it to 20 kids. It was live for about 6 weeks and it was really life-changing because all of a sudden these kids are seeing trading and what it can bring in and it's incredible. It's definitely changed our kids' life. And so I'm just so proud of you. What made you decide to show up and hang out with me today?
I saw your post. I think it was the girl proposing.
Yes, and I said, girl, get up and come to the class.
Get up and come to the class. And I was like, all right, I'm going to the class.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's
I signed up and then I got the text reminder and I was like, the class is starting. We got to lock in. So we just, hopped on and yeah, we're excited, and ready.
That's amazing. It's amazing. So this is actually outside the 5-minute challenge, but this was just on my heart. And I just want to gift your son my kids course. So yeah.
The course that her son teaches.
Yeah, the course my son teaches, I want to gift it to you. But I want you to first go through the 5 days with me and then send me my team a message. And at the end of the 5 days, I'll have my team send it over to your family. My assistant is taking notes as we speak. She's going to get your information. What's your name again?
Cool.
Not Cole, Mama.
Oh, Jessica. Jessica Richards.
Okay. So, and also shoot us just a DM on Instagram too, just so
Okay.
my
Will
team
do.
can reach out. But I definitely want to bless your son with the kids course so he can watch it. I love that he's excited. And I think because there's so much information out there, it's very easy to get distracted and
Yeah.
confused about all the things. And as a mentor, it's important to me that you guys learned in a safe way. Like I want you
Yeah.
guys to learn in a very safe way.
Oh
And
my gosh.
that's important to me.
Well,
So
thank you. That's important to us, and we're so grateful for that. Because
yeah.
he's literally asked me so many times, Mom, did you invest my money? Did you do this? I'm like, I don't know what to do. Okay. So that's gonna, I'll take him hand in hand once we get the course, your son's course, and we'll do it together for sure.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. Thank you so much. I appreciate
For
that.
being on. All right, I'll chat
Okay,
with you.
thank
See
you.
you on
Bye.
Monday. Let's go.
Yes, see you Monday.
Awesome. Okay, so we have 2 more $100 winners, guys. 2 more $100 winners. We have Lisa Joe McAllister. Are you in the room? I'm trying to tell you, come in and hang out with me. You're going to get some coins. Okay. Is Lisa Joe McAllister in the room? She grabbed a ticket. And I would love, are you here? Yes, Lisa's here. Let's go. Come chat with me real quick. Come chat with me real quick.
Oh my goodness.
Hey girl.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not camera ready, but I'm gonna, oh my Lord.
Girl, you
Okay,
want
here we are.
$100.
Oh my goodness. I just asked the Lord, Lord, if you want me to go ahead and do this, because I'm
Aw.
one of those,
Aw.
please allow me to step on faith and believe I can do this, and
Wow.
I am going to do this. Thank you so much.
Of course. No, that makes me so happy. I think one of the things I get so
Wow.
excited about is just to see people get so many answered prayers through this. And it's just the beginning. When I say this is going to get better and better as we go, you're going to be like, wait a minute, Heather's giving me way too much value, way too much game, and it's changing my life for the best kind of way. So I'm just excited that you're here.
Oh my goodness. I was sitting here off camera quiet as a mouse because I'm like, oh my Lord, I hope she doesn't want me to turn on my camera. But thank
You
you.
are
I am,
beautiful and you look great. Okay.
God bless you. I'm just so excited, and thank you for the comments are going so fast, but uh thank you for all the encouragement that I see from other folks as well. And I'm just so thankful. I really am. I appreciate you.
Of course, you're sweet. You're so welcome. What made you decide to show up tonight?
Oh
Get
my.
your ticket.
It is time.
Yeah, it's time.
It is time. I believe Esther 4:14, for such a time
Period.
as this.
Such a time as this.
I'm a mother of 5 grown children. I have 4 beautiful grandbabies,
You
and
look
I want
ain't a
to show
wrinkle
them.
in sight.
That's the Lord. That's the Holy Spirit filler. Because, and it's not of myself. I do not look like what I've been through, and that's okay because God has turned it around, and
Period.
I want to be debt free, and I want to help other
Period.
people.
Period.
I want to be the Bible that they see.
I love
I want
that.
to live it, and I
I
want to give,
love
and I
it.
can do that if I learn. And I'm so excited. So that's why somehow on Instagram I saw you. I don't think I'd ever seen you before. I'm not even sure. Just a couple of nights ago, and I started following you, and I
Aw.
signed up. So thank you.
Of course. No, I'm so proud of you for being here. I feel like you are like the trailblazer in your house. Like you're going to teach everybody once you learn this. I feel like everybody's going to know. Like grandbabies, everybody about to be set up, right?
Yes, I
I'm,
agree.
I just really feel like that from you. Like you're about to share everything you know, and I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you for showing up. And girl, you made $100 just by showing up today.
Hey,
So
thank you.
proud of you. So my team's
Thank
going to
you.
reach out to you and we'll send it within the week over to you. And I'm
Okay.
excited for you.
I appreciate you. I'll see you on Monday.
Yes, see you on Monday. My
Okay.
jaw is like tight from smiling tonight.
Me too. Thank you.
Love it. I love it. Okay, we have one more winner, guys. One more. And then I'm going to give away a gift to everybody. Last winner, Jean Tyrell. Are you in the house? I have $100 for you. You grabbed a purchase, or you purchased a platinum ticket, and I'd love to just hear what made you decide to choose it. I love it. You guys are so excited, and I'm excited too. Monday is going down, period. It's going down, y'all. We're gonna have a good time. I'm so excited. Just hearing you guys' story, it just brings more life to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And one of the reasons is my why is I love to help people. I want to see your lives change. I want to see you change the way you think about money. I want to see you start making your money work for you. Ramona just grabbed her VIP ticket, period. All right, is Jean here? Is Jean here? Jean might be gone. Jean might be gone. She missed out on her blessing. All right. Since Jean is gone, Gary L. Smith. Are you in the room, Gary? Gary L. Smith. Are you still here? I'm telling y'all, don't miss out on your blessing. You better show up in the place where you're supposed to be. Is Gary Smith here? Is Gary Smith here? Everyone's like, I'm here. Period. Yes. Anna's like, I'm here. Alex said, I'm here. Michelle, I love y'all. It's the energy for me. Listen. So it says Jean, there's a Jean Tyrell, and there was a Gary Smith. They missing a blessing. Don't miss out your blessings, y'all. I could be Gary or Jean. I love you guys. This is why you gotta lock in, because I might just drop blessings next week. You come, you're gonna see so many giveaways. You're gonna be like, all right, Heather, really? Yes. I'm gonna be blessing you next week too. This is just the beginning. Raise up another, Heather. All right, we got one more. We're gonna wrap it up because it's getting late. We got one more, and then we gotta wrap it up. My team is looking for one more person that grabbed a platinum. Jonathan in. Is Jonathan in here? Because some of y'all missed y'all blessing because y'all couldn't wait a couple minutes. Is Jonathan here? Jonathan's here. Jonathan N is here. Come on in and chat with me real quick. Hey, Jonathan.
Oh, me. Oh, I'm off mute. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I saw you talking in the chat like I'm here, and my team saw it. You better get your blessing, period.
Hey, you better know it.
Period. Okay, so tell me this. What made you decide to show up tonight?
Man, you know what? Can I show you real quick?
Yeah, sure. I think somebody's late.
I found it. This.
Okay. What is that?
So, my wife published her book through your company.
Oh, come on. Let's go. I love that. Sorry, it was a little blurry. Let's go. I used to have a publishing company.
Yeah. So, the trust and everything is already there.
Oh, yeah.
We've been following you all for a long time. So, it was kind of like I read your email. I just purchased the platinum today. And I read your email and it was like, God told you to stop the ministry thing and stuff like that. And me and my wife been having conversations. My wife had been off work for like 7 months. So it was only just me kind of just taking care of everything. And I was just like, I like, not say we had to go through everything because like it was just a trying season, but and we're praying people, we believe and fasting, we doing all this, and it's like it just feel like God just was not answering, giving us no answer, no nothing. But we still just stayed strong, stayed fast, and stayed prayerful. And even throughout this whole season, like we've never lost our praise. Like my wife is over a women's ministry. She's never stopped ministering every Saturday. Me, just being able to help out, do certain things. I've always just still supported her and still told her, baby, everything gonna be all right. And so I found your video on YouTube. That's how I found it. And I was just watching and I was just like, I'm like, what is this? So I started listening and listening. I was like, I remember like I was wanting to learn stuff about stocks, dividends, certificate of deposits, and all that. And I just kind of just stopped. And I said, this year, I said, I'm done. I'm done with it. And like when you started saying it was like write out the things that you want to accomplish, I said, I want to take my wife to Greece. I said, in the next 2 years, I want to take my wife to Greece. So like it encouraged me when I heard you was talking about, oh, it's good. Like I trade for my trips and stuff like that. I told my wife, I started talking faith talk. I'm going to take you to Greece. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And like literally, like while I was listening to you while I was at work, I was just writing all this stuff down. And like ever since, like I've been locked in. I got a friend that's in your course and everything. I said, hey man, hey, what you think about so and so? He said, man, do everything she says. He said, do everything that she says. I said, bet, thank you. I said, I'm going all in. I told my wife, I said, hey, babe, whoop. I said, I know it's a little tight right now. I said, but I got to get it. I said, I got to get it. And she was like, baby, I support you and everything. I already started reading. I already downloaded the PDF book. I already started looking at it. I don't know. Look, I dated mine today. Mine is dated and signed today. I'm not waiting till Sunday. So I'm just like there, like, and I just can't. I can't wait to learn. I can't wait to learn. I really can't. So
I am speechless. I'm so proud of you and your wife and just the journey that you guys have been through and how you guys locked in together and decided that we're gonna do this together. We're gonna fight these battles together. And then you're learning another stream of income and you're like, I'm gonna trade for a trip. And I promise you, you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And
yeah, I got
crazy
to.
because most of the money I made, I took 800, traded up to 80,000, but most of the money came from the 5-minute trader. Just I made my money quickly in the morning and I sent it over. Made my money quickly in the morning and sent it over. It was just rinse and repeat. And so I feel like you are going to thrive. Like I just feel it. I just know you're going to kill it. And you made $100 today by being like, I'm here, locked in. Like that's what I'm saying. You have not because you asked not. And you're a great example of it. And I'm just
Let's
proud of you
go.
and your wife. And I'm super excited for y'all. And welcome to the family.
Hey,
I love
welcome. Hey, thank you. Hey, we supported you all, you and your husband and everything, your family. So we always felt like we was just like that outside family member just watching in, zooming in.
period.
So to see what God is doing, if God can do it for you, he can do it for all of us. So hey, I'm ready.
Period. All right, I'll see you Monday. Let's go.
Hey, I'm locked in.
Locked in. Clearly, you're locked in. Okay.
Let's
Congrats.
go.
Okay, my team's gonna reach out and send you
Okay,
that 100. Okay.
awesome.
Wow, wow, wow. I'm just so inspired. Talking to y'all just inspires me. I mean, can y'all give it up for Jonathan in the chat? Like he's like locked in. Like, but this is how we need to be. I feel like you want to go to another level, like you need to be locked in that way. And I'm so proud. So many great stories. I'm just inspired. I'm encouraged. Exactly. Just congrats to everybody who showed up and chose to go to another level. I did promise you guys a free gift, and my team is going to drop the free gift. It is a checklist that I use every day before I start trading. They're going to drop that checklist to you guys in the chat. So everybody here gets a free gift. Everybody. Uh, Remember, we start on Monday, guys. We start on Monday, and I'm excited. And I have been doing these free classes for like 2 months, almost every single Monday. And I'm just so ready. There's so much information I want to give you guys. I just want to like peel your heads open and like pour it in. And I'm just excited. I'm stirred up. I've heard your stories, and I can assure you that I'm going to deliver, and you're going to learn how to trade, and it's going to change your life. And it'll change the way that you think about money forever. Like you're never going to be the same. And I feel like you guys are like one big family. And I'm just honored that you took time for the past almost 3 hours to talk to me. Oh my gosh, I've been going for 3 hours. I want to respect your guys' time. Keela said it's going to ruin you in the best way. It is. You're going to be ruined in the best way. Like, you're going to be looking at your boss like, watch your mouth. I trade options. Watch your mouth. Who you talking to like that? Watch your mouth. But yes, you still have time to grab your ticket. You still have time. So do not forget to grab your ticket. I know it's been 3 hours of me yapping, but it doesn't feel like it's been that long, right? I'm probably gonna feel it afterward, but don't forget to grab your ticket. I will see you guys on Monday, and I want to pray out. Can I pray for y'all? I know all of you guys hung out with me all for the past 3 hours, but I just want to pray for you guys as we exit out. I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, and being a Christian is literally the foundation of everything that I do. I believe that we are absolutely, positively nothing without Jesus, and I believe he gives us a power to get wealth. He can break those chains of poverty, but listen, he can't come down and invest in VU for you. You actually have to put in that work, but this is you putting in the work. This is you learning. This is you deciding that you're going to do something different. So Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you so much for everybody that's under the sound of my voice. God, I break every single generational curse of poverty over these people right now. I thank you, Jesus, that you are showing them new things and ways to multiply their money. I declare peace in their home and peace in their lifestyle. I pray, God, no weapon formed against them shall prosper. I pray, God, that you give them peace and direction and wisdom. And I pray you give them money. Why money? Because they know how to multiply it. They're learning a skill that will allow for them to multiply money in the market. So I thank you, Jesus, that you are multiplying their incomes. You're multiplying their salaries. You're multiplying their retirement. God, open up their minds so they have understanding of what the wealth that you want for them to have in their life. I pray, God, that if anybody is struggling with anxiety or depression, that I declare those things are being broken off of them right now. Anybody who's feeling lonely, I pray, God, that you're filling them with peace and joy and comfort again. I pray, God, that they get their joy back. Anybody who's lost their joy, anybody who's felt like they're behind, God, just remind them that they're never alone and they're never behind because you're always with them. You're the God that sees them. Father, I just thank you for their life, and I pray Psalms 23 over their life. I pray that the Lord is their shepherd and they have everything they need because it comes from you. So I pray for these precious people under the sound of my voice, and I thank you for their life. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. I love you guys. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for your journey. I know how it feels to just get started. It's the best. I promise you. I'm on the other side, and I've been on the other side for a long time, and it's changed my life, and I know it's going to change yours. Love you guys so much, and I love your family.
Training from Heather in 2022. One of the great things about the Busy Traders and about Heather's style is that she really has a tool belt of resources, right? She really teaches the full gamut from just long-term investing all the way up to trading on those really short time frames. And so in addition to all of the different training that she had available is the Discord. It really is the community. One, you do stay in connection with Heather and have that direct daily guidance from her. So I encourage everyone to join the Busy Trader. The Discord, of course, is a wonderful place to get your start. Believe it or not, you don't have to know anything before you join Discord. You are going to be exposed to so much information.
There are so many lessons that I've learned on this journey of trading. It's changing not just for me, but it's a generational change, right? My girls are learning to trade. Our family is now aware of not just trading, but just financial literacy, right? So the Busy Trader wasn't just a platform to learn how to trade, but it feels like an entire financial literacy program. I would say, I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to sign up today and learn a skill that will change your life. that will allow you to live the life you've always dreamed. This is not a scam, but it will work if you apply it, right? So those of you that were on the fence, you were thinking about it, I am not paid to share this information, but I just want everybody to know that you can do this. Heather teaches you how to fish.
I have grown so much since I've been a part of this community, and I'm a big believer that you have to trade with a tribe. You have to find a really positive and encouraging, but also profitable group that will show you how to be a better trader, not just make money, but if you're a good trader, the money will follow. And the Discord has been amazing. It really has been a great experience, and I'm looking forward to getting even better.
I knew that this was something that was real and that could really be life-changing for me and my family. So it's then that I decided to take Heather P's mentorship, and I feel like that was definitely a real shifter to the way I traded and understood the market. Definitely still learning, still on a journey, but I'm so thankful for Heather, so thankful for the community she's built and the access she's given so many of us to what she's learned and really plowed for. So definitely take the leap, don't wait. It's a real deal.
After I joined the Busy Trader, after I took level 1, I finally have a foundational knowledge. I understand what the chart is doing. I can look at a chart and tell you kind of where the stock is going. I can tell you why the stock kind of did what it did, which I'm really excited about because I'm finally understanding it. If you want to learn anything about trading, join the Discord. Get level 1, get the intensive, but just start with the Discord. You will not regret it.
Hi, my name is Kelsey, and I have a lot of nerve. Okay, so we know that trading is 90%, mental, and I was so stressed with my businesses at the time. This Busy Trader Instagram found me. I took my first trade with this strategy this morning. It was a quick $300. And so thank you. I'm a preacher, so I know the standard time. Thank you. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
I'm so happy to learn from Heather Lindsey and the other moderators that are there. There's a lot that's a part of the community with the Discord, and so much from the classes. It works. The formulas work. It's actually been a real blessing for me, and I'm excited about what's to come. I'm excited about the possibility of really making this, something that I can do on a more full-time basis. But I'm so happy. Join the Busy Trader. You won't regret it.
My experience has been that I went from being a total newbie in the stock market and trading options to actually understanding what I'm doing. And I've had my first profitable year in the stock market. I feel so much more confident, and her community and team is just so smart and spirit-led, and I'm excited about diving deeper into learning more. But if you are considering learning from Heather and the Busy Traders community, I highly recommend it. It is life-changing. Like, let's create this generational wealth together.
Yo, when I tell you that the Busy Trader is the truth, man, options just really confused me. And I am embarrassed to say how long I've been following Heather in TBT, and I finally bit the bullet and was like, you know what do I have to lose? Just like go ahead and join. There's a free trial, I think, or for a certain amount of time or whatever to join the Discord. So I did it. And you guys, I've been in this group like a week and a half, and I instantly knew that I was home. If I could say anything, I was so surprised by how engaged and how consistent Heather is in terms of call outs, knowing the charts, in terms of answering questions. She is so on point. Her freaking coaches are the truth. Her admin are so kind and so responsive. If you're on the fence, I'm telling you right now, join TBT and come find me. Like, we could just be in it together, but TBT is home, and I think you'll feel the same. It's amazing.
I've been part of the group for about 3 years now. I have done a lot, and I would say the most important thing is the mental side. Finally found my strategy, and I've done what the coaches always say, and I locked in on one strategy, one ticker, and one time frame, and it is life-changing. So I would say if you're wanting to join, focus on the mental side and focus on one strategy once you find something, and you will experience so much growth.
I actually started with Heather back in 2023. I started from ground zero. My family never really talked about investing or financial literacy. Everything I learned from Heather. And one of my favorite parts has been the Discord, the pep talks. I listen to those over and over again. They keep me focused mentally, and just having people there to answer questions or look at like my charts or just really just be there for support and see everyone's wins have really been helpful. This time around, I really feel like I'm getting close to breakthrough. And once I started seeing what's possible, for me, it's not just about money. It's about having more time with my son and being able to walk in my purpose. I'm really excited for what's ahead, and I'm so grateful for everything that Heather and her team has done.